make sure it was there we go.
It's straight. It's good.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Fossil Theory. It's your boy Sabs here.
Black Jesus.
And as y'all can see, we got a special guest here today.
Welcome back, Humphrey.
Audio people won't know until they hear him, but still, we got my guy here.
Mike Humphrey in the
I'm
building.
about to say what happened to Humphrey.
Yeah, you was going about Humphrey when you was on the show.
Straight Humphrey? Yeah, alright, Humphrey.
Straight Humphrey.
Hump.
All right.
No, yeah, that was nasty.
That was crazy.
Hump.
What's wrong with you? This nigga's sick.
Yeah, hump was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
After
No.
Hump.
No. You can never be around the kids. Call yourself hump.
Quick, what's that called? I hate hump. I meant no. I
What's going on?
Listen. I hate hump. I hate it.
Like the word hump?
Once Kevin Durant, people hate Kevin Durant on and off Twitter, but once Kevin Durant said, "Have some respect for your uncle,"
I don't know, because like when I
don't like calling Shannon Sharpe uncle.
When I dated women who were like 2 years younger than me, they would be like unc.
2 years younger.
Oh, I like the bid, unc. But
I don't like the bid, unc.
They be like, I ain't gonna lie, my joint used to be unc tired. That's why I used to tell like, if a shorty's a couple years younger than me, she'll try to call me unc tired.
No,
don't call me unc tired.
Now they talking about unc outside, not unc outside. Now I want to.
Once they say unc outside, you gotta go inside. It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, like, they call you unc. It's daytime. What's the joint say? We aged out. It's daytime. They got it.
Yeah.
She was 2.5 years younger than me.
Like you not old, but
That's what I'm saying.
somehow you become pop and shit like that.
Yeah, like when did I become Papa? When did I become
Real shit.
a Granny Smith apple? Like when did that happen?
Because you want to go to bed on Thursday night instead of going to the hookah spot.
That sounds very specific.
Cause I be up.
That sounds very, very specific.
I be getting called pop, but listen, I don't give a fuck. I like my sleep.
I love my sleep. I would rather than what the fuck we just was trying to get through for this podcast for the last 2 hours. I'd rather than sleep.
Yeah, I still gotta cook dinner.
Yeah.
Steak.
Yeah.
Damn, steak. You like no noodles, bro. We on the grind. Yeah. He got 2 of them Jones too. Fuck you on the
I got 4 of them Jones.
You got 4?
Yeah.
You meal prepping?
Yeah, I'm meal prepping.
Alright.
That's a lot of fucking steak still.
It's gonna be for until
Talking about
yeah,
can't come over and make
like nigga, why don't you make 2 and save 2?
Nigga got 4 steaks Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
You used to eat a steak almost every morning for a second though.
Yeah, I
was a nasty nigga.
I was trying to gain weight and it
Steak
worked.
and eggs?
Yeah, steak and eggs every morning.
Nasty nigga.
Cause they gonna bid, but like Acme had this crazy sell on ribeyes. They had like the craziest sell on ribeyes I've ever seen in my life.
He
like,
was the sell.
I bought like 10 of them Jones.
He was the sell.
No. This is the one time I wasn't.
It was on some shit.
It was
like you had ribeyes in the deep freezer.
He came in the group chat talking about Acme got a crazy sell on steaks if y'all was interested. Like he was an Acme fucking salesperson. So.
Bro, no, cause listen, bro, I bought
got
10.
Wagyu in there. They got Wagyu steak in
Yeah,
there. Actually,
shit.
I bought 10 of them, bro. Like I was like,
buying 10 steaks. It probably was
You
like.
talking about 10 for 10?
it wasn't. No.
They probably.
I wouldn't have bought those.
They probably thought you had a crazy family. Like, yo.
It was under a bean though for 10 ribeyes.
That's not bad.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
ain't gonna lie. They probably just getting out your system. But that's not bad.
Should have came home and hit the gram recently from them bitches.
Nah, that was steak. I was eating steak and eggs, steak and potatoes.
Could have a steak at the fucking cookout. 10 for a bean.
That's what I'm saying.
Steak and steak.
Niggas ain't believe it. They talking about that's rabbit meat. I said, well,
Some good ass rabbit.
some good ass rabbit.
Shit.
Have you guys ever had rabbit?
No, I would never do
but I
nothing
would.
like that. I wouldn't do nothing like
Just
that.
can't tell me it's
A rabbit probably wrong.
But
You know what I'm saying? So
you ever had venison? Or no, veal? Oh, I say venison, veal. Same shit, right?
okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you ever had deer?
Nah.
Deer's good.
I heard it's good.
I stopped trying to be adventurous when every time you ask a motherfucker what it tastes like, nigga want to say it tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I eat it then?
Yeah.
Why don't I just eat chicken, right?
Right.
But it was like it was a little. I had a little phase where I was just like trying different animals, obviously. So like it was like I had duck. That's when I really started getting the lamb. So it was like lamb. Then I had deer. Then I had duck. Then rabbit.
Okay.
So
I was wild.
this is my question.
Where was you getting this shit
Yeah, that was the question. That was
So-
the question because I ain't never see this shit at the market.
You know, well, I got land from the market, obviously. So
No, I'm talking about
this one I was the
deer
discount.
and duck, unless you be
So
at
deer-
H-Mart getting it.
There, when I used to work at Sprint, my district manager used to go hunting. He used to, him and his family, like his family owned like a bunch of land out in Lancaster, so he would go hunting. And he'd get it like every time he would put a deer, he'd bring back some benefit.
Shout out the guys at Millersville.
Yeah.
But
Coltsville, I think.
when I worked at
Now I went to Millersville. They used to hunt.
Oh, yeah.
They always from
Yeah.
that's link.
He would they set up like their big chairs and then like the cameras. So every time someone would walk by here, show me a picture of shit. Then they shot this big ass deer, broke it all down. He would bring deer chili.
That's lit.
And,
deer chili is crazy.
Deer chili.
That shit's probably popular.
that shit tastes so good, bro.
Crazy.
And then like it already tastes like tender. Like a couple days later, it'd be like they'd kill that motherfucker, take it to the
They gotta
butcher,
tenderize it.
cook that shit the same day. He was like, it's the most tender piece of meat you ever had. Y'all like,
All right.
They used to practicing that when we
I was at
because that was gonna sound insane.
these fucking idiots.
at Enterprise.
Goddamn.
Caught a crazy touchdown, I ain't gonna lie. But at Enterprise, my assistant manager used to fuck around and go hunting probably like once a month. And then that one day he'd come in, like, yeah, I got some venison. Yo, chill out, bro. Chill out, bro.
But bro, you
caught
got
the
to see
shit out there,
Mike
bro.
I saw his
Davis'
face. I
face.
saw his face.
You talking about-
But he, this show might be too distracting. I'm not gonna bullshit you.
Okay.
But basically, yeah, honestly. So
That's some big ass kids.
no, that was
No,
a
no, it's
crazy
cool,
catch.
but that was just a crazy job.
Now that's a great catch. I'm gonna cut that off though. I
Yeah,
just came
but-
open.
all right, so
I'm gonna put it on my
Enterprise,
Watch
he used
out.
to always come in on Monday. Like, let's say they go deer hunting on Saturday or whatever. Because Enterprise, you got the shit where it's called a flex day. If you like, basically, you either work.
Fuck y'all in school?
Listen, you either work 6 straight days or you got off in the middle of the week.
Okay.
So like, you got a flex day. It was like a lot of weird shit. I hated that schedule. But if he had off that Saturday,
This one he was working corporate there?
It's not really a flex.
No.
Okay.
Niggas said 6 straight days. Like,
Yeah, that's
niggas
why
gonna get 2 days off of work.
well, if you matter of fact, if you flex, you still work 6 straight days. You just left early one day.
I'm not working 6 straight days, first of all.
Well, I mean, Enterprise, you are. So there we go. You know what I mean? What the fuck you think he is?
Shit, I was gonna borrow a rental and never come back.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
They talking about flex.
One of them days I wasn't gonna be on the job. I was gonna be on the job, but I wasn't gonna be on the
Yeah,
job.
he'd come in, you know what I mean, be like, I got fresh venison, but he wouldn't share.
You wouldn't
So,
share?
Nah.
Probably ain't fuck with y'all.
He did fuck with us. Shout out. Shout
They used to be like,
out.
"Yo, you wanna try this?"
Not enough to share some shit
Shout
he
out
got
man,
for
Rob.
free.
Well, I think it was like 5 or 6 of them, and they would split like one deer. I'm not sure if
Oh,
he was
okay.
on tight time. Like,
Okay,
yo,
yeah.
I ain't got my own deer.
I see what
fuck
you're
y'all.
saying.
But yeah, man. What
Niggas
you?
can't get a slither for a taste. Niggas don't want you to
Pause.
bring a fucking
No, cause like
a pound of
they go
deer in.
through a lot to get them deers.
They ain't clean the meat and
because
all
you
that
can't.
shit.
It has to be. They have to have it's like a certain size, certain amount of horns.
Yeah.
Yeah, just before you even shoot it, and then you gotta time it right. It might run away. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta kill it
You
cleanly.
can't kill it in certain spots.
Yeah,
Like it's a lot. So I
I'm
understand.
sure you can't kill. You shouldn't. You
Like, when
shouldn't
Kyle's
kill
was chasing-
any animal in certain
when
spots.
Kyle's was
'Cause I
chasing down them rabbits.
Yeah, I heard a stressed animal is bad meat. Like
it is.
Yeah.
It tenses
Yeah.
up. So you gotta kill it before it sees you. So if it sees you, you can't kill it. There's no point. You just doing it for the sport. at
You
that
really
point.
gotta be on some what would they say? Not cerebral, stealth shit.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta be
Some
on
agent
stealth.
agent hitman shit.
Yeah. If we sound a little befuddled, we are.
Befuddled.
Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. I got a fucking headache still. We're getting an audio upgrade next week, guys, because there's some bullshit, basically. That's all I gotta say about that. Let me
Love
see
the
if it
choice
works.
of words though. Befuddled was a word. Right
I give out a vocabulary every week now.
You know what I'm saying?
A SAT word.
Yeah, SAT word. I'm crying. Why does it look like it worked? But
Don't troll me.
I'm dead serious. I don't trust it to work,
Right.
but it looked like it worked.
Well,
But anyway, we are here. Our recorder wasn't working, so we had to record straight off the phone. We back in the pot with it. Scraping the pot. We on some. This is the most gutter episode y'all gonna get, cause I'm fucking stressed and tired. We got my man Mike here. What you been up to, bro?
I mean, living my various lives.
various lives.
Yeah, every couple months you rebrand yourself.
Now you know what's crazy. I was going
Until you
through.
figure it out.
I was going through a rebrand. I'm still going through a rebrand.
Yeah,
It's
I
hard.
am too.
What's your rebrand? Like what you rebranded to?
An adult. No bullshit though. No bullshit. Prior to this, I was living my life. Like it's golden and whatnot. Taking care of my responsibilities as a grown man and shit like that. But I wasn't really.
You feel like you gotta be more of an adult now?
I feel like certain things don't matter.
Like what?
Like if I hang out with my friends on the weekend at the bar and shit like that, or niggas want to take a trip to New York and like I got it to go and I can go, but it's not really the most responsible thing to do at the moment because I got other shit I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, I'm grown because I take care of my business, but I wasn't being an adult as far as like, all right, Michael, you need to do this. So
He
that
wasn't
a couple months from now you could be.
He wasn't
prioritizing.
Yeah, he wasn't putting the bullshit to the side.
Yeah, basically.
I don't think that's a rebrand. I think that's just growing up.
No, but with it comes a rebrand. With it comes a rebrand.
Spontaneity was part of Mike's shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Definitely was.
That was part of his brand.
Cause somebody just asked me recently, like, like how much vacation you can do? Like, I'm like, yeah, by myself as a grown ass person, I can go on vacation every month. I make enough money to take care of myself and leave every day if I feel like it.
He said, I don't gotta be around y'all, basically.
To my big bag, I'm big man.
Yeah.
With me, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you add yourself in this, or if you talking about something else, no, no.
No, taking care of another person is like, this shit expensive.
Very expensive.
Oh, shout out to y'all, cause no, I'm cool.
So you don't want to take care of your wife? Not that I have one yet, but like when I get married, plan on.
In 15 years when I get married, yeah.
See, I don't even believe in that. Still, 15 years when I get married, a requirement of mine.
Yeah, I know you're 30, right?
I'm not getting married 15 years. Obviously, shorter time span than that. But
15 years, man. I can't get
listen,
married.
a requirement of mine for me to marry you is that we have to be able to get some type of bread together. Because no, I'm not taking care of you. We're going to get some bread together. And you're going to live off the funds that you're bringing in with me.
I'm not saying like she ain't got no money, but like
no. Of course you're going to have money. Of course you're going to have money because you're a strong woman that's getting your own bag, and I'm a strong man getting my own money. But as far as we have to figure out something where we're getting to some paper together. We ain't not about to be like you got your money and my money.
I want a business partner.
If you want to have a shared account, you better have some shared bread going in there. Okay. Otherwise, what you want?
Nah, I think that's.
I would give my woman, my lady, my wife, my confidant. She can get some bills. I'm taking the lion's share of the bills.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was going with it.
We can get some money together and you don't have to pay a goddamn bill at all. You can just make sure that shit keep flowing and let it come out the other account.
See, Mike wants some, Mike.
I think that's a very.
You gotta get hustle. You gotta be a hustler.
Yeah, I think that's a very appropriate approach.
But why not want your woman to be a hustler? Because
no, I'm not. No.
I mean, in the growner sense, you do everything and then.
No, I don't want a child. I'm just saying, like. I tell you,
that's what it is. You don't have to be a hustler, but you're not about to be a child. Yeah.
I expect to take
I don't want no woman
share.
that don't understand the idea of responsibility.
Like, I don't.
You're not about to pay a whole bunch of shit in this joint,
and then you go ask for Chanel back.
Yeah, but you're gonna be putting some type of skin in the game, whereas though you gonna feel as much as I feel it if we feeling like we running short on the bill or something. Anybody be me just bust my head
I get what
off.
you're saying.
Granted, that shit never happened.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
But like if something comes down, it's not you not to be so.
You want to feel some type of security.
So comfortable where you like so nigga, you gonna figure it out? Like, excuse me, you know how to get some money too, don't you?
Yeah, I feel that.
Let's put our brains together and go get something.
So, for the people, before you go into your mode, elephant in the room. Why'd you leave? What made you come back for this special episode?
I'm back because I love my guys, man. It was nothing really going on. We here. It's the new year. You know what I'm saying?
It's about New Year, new money. We ain't even talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna see me around. You know what I'm saying? But we was having a little differences of opinions, and I'm a little.
This nigga sound like Tupac.
Yeah,
it ain't beef with Biggie. It's difference of opinion. The whole time, got hit him up playing in the background.
A little difference of opinion. You know, some things, but ain't nothing too big.
What would you say if the fan said you were bad luck since the recorder don't work now that you back?
The double with me just as much as God is.
Damn! This nigga, you sound like the hottest nigga on the internet right now. You sound like Katt.
Brother Katt.
So how you getting people like a little more of an update, rebrand, new corporate mic now. They not delivering mail no more.
Yeah, delivering mail is definitely done. I had 2 different corporate jobs in between.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mail. That's over for.
So how was your week this week? You been chilling, laying back?
You know what?
You know what?
Cause this was the first week of the year. I had a little bit of an active week on the first week of the year, but it was alright.
You said you never chilling.
I don't think it's a need to chill this year, but
that's real shit.
Oh shit! It's time to get to it.
No, it's really
time to get to it.
It's really time to get to it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, niggas turn 30, so.
How about you, niggas? I'm 34 this year. How about you guys?
As in what?
How was your week?
34 in dog years.
34 this year.
My week was depressing. Not really. I just was
this
like,
nigga making 4 steaks, talking about his week was depressing.
I'm making 4 steaks. I got some food stamps. I got a deal.
Do they still go 50% now?
They be trying to get you, bro. Motherfuckers be talking about 60 cents on $1 or something. Like, I'm cool.
I can live a little bit with 60 for real, but it's the people talking about 80 and 90.
Yeah, like what the fuck am I? That's dollar for
I'm
dollar. I give them my dollar.
Just that. I can still.
Oh, that's.
I don't be trying to steal no more.
No, I feel you. But I'm just saying.
I grow up. No, because
they steal it from you.
The technology too crazy now. Like,
no, it's not.
No, it is.
No,
it is.
It's crazy.
I mean, you think you're getting away with it, but you're not. I'm gonna let you do that now.
Yeah.
Listen, so they put me to the side.
I respect it, because that's how I was moving at one point. You know me, I was moving.
They put you to the side and write your name down and ban you from that joint, right?
They put me to the side of Whole Foods one time and they ain't write my name down.
What they do?
Nothing. They was like, oh, you're not gonna pay for that? But I actually had paid for that one. I was like, yeah, y'all put me on the day where I paid for the shit, the kids.
Oh, what was it? What happened? Oh, shit.
Trying to put me for a loaf of bread. Like, I'm here still a loaf of bread.
So I'm still a real shit.
Steak under this bread?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I used to be drawn when I was still at.
Bro, I don't pay for none of my seafood.
I was in.
All right.
I wasn't paying for none of the like.
You active. You can't be. Go ahead.
I wasn't paying for none of the like the meats. Like I would pay for one steak, like one pack of steaks, and scan all them bitches at once.
How let me pay mark? Count
it wouldn't say nothing on the scanner. Like it's too much weight.
You gotta move fast.
Yeah.
Gotta move fast.
So you gotta scan, boom, and then press finish and pay.
Mm-hmm.
So you say the steak for last.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you the real deal.
Or I would do 2 separate transactions.
Let me tell you the
we
real
can't give up too much. You can tell me off tape if you,
you
can't give up
too much game.
There might be people still active doing this.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I might want to try this.
We do this at Pathmark.
I didn't know it was still Pathmark.
That's the point. Damn, guys.
My fault.
You can't give them the tactic at all, though. You can't give them the tactic.
You kept saying it, my bad.
I didn't know it was a... bro.
I didn't.
Good thing you went the right way, bro. This nigga, bro.
I didn't know.
No. Y'all want to get into... Not the elephant in the room, but... Do y'all want to get into with the biggest topic on the internet, probably the most viral video in the past 10 years?
That shit got like 23 million views right now.
23 million? Or
I think it's at 30.
Yeah, actually, bro.
Yeah, that shit was
popping.
Arms earlier.
I'm still. I gotta get through the whole thing, but.
Nah, listen.
Mr. Katt Williams is a funny guy.
31 million views, 4 days.
Yeah.
31 million views in 4 days.
That shit doing better than when Elliot did the Drake interview.
So, started off. Bravo. One of the best.
That's Shea by LaPortier.
One of the best stand-up comedians ever.
Easily.
One of the funniest just people ever.
Well,
right?
before we start, what's your top 5 stand-up comedians?
Top 5 stand-up comedians. Well, Kyle's probably in the day. That's usually my type shit. Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock. Splice at the end. It's a split because
Slice at the end.
It's a trick. I literally like Patrice O'Neal's right there for me. Paul Mooney is there for me, and he helped write a lot of shit for Richard, bounce ideas off of him and Richard. Pause, because you know Richard has some crazy shit on. I'm trying to think. Fifth person. I can't stand up. Just stand up.
I think that's 5, bro.
No, I'm just saying it's one more.
Oh, yeah.
It's one more I would put in the three-way tie. So Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle,
Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and then your three-way tie is
Paul Mooney, Patrice O'Neal, and George Carlin.
Okay, Mike.
You know who George Carlin is? You gotta watch some of George Carlin. George Carlin is crazy, bro. George Carlin might be my GOAT, honestly. That's the funniest part.
Damn.
Do you watch stand-up like that? You a big stand-up?
I do watch stand-up. I don't know if I can give a top 5. So, all right. So, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, of course.
Eddie Murphy. I want to say Martin Lawrence.
That's what I was going to say.
I feel like... I don't know if he a stand-up or just a comedian. Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey is just a comedian, I believe.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a Jim Carrey stand-up.
I was trying to think if I ever seen him doing stand-up before.
He did a Man on the Moon, which is an Andy Kaufman movie. So you might have seen him on stage doing stand-up.
But it was not like real stand-up.
Yeah. Let me see. He might have stand-up. I might be. Oh, you got a joint called A Natural Act? Yeah. So... yeah, he got his stand-up. He got Unnatural Act. It was a TV special, but it's up there.
Okay. All right, so what was that? In shitty fashion, Katt Williams and I don't know why, not Katt Williams, not in shitty fashion, but in shitty fashion, I put Seinfeld on my joint. I don't know why. This corny ass dry.
I love Seinfeld.
Kind of my shit.
I love Seinfeld.
Okay.
You know what makes me piss every day? Like what makes me piss every day? Traffic. Who cares about traffic? It's very annoying though. Like if you one of them, like I fuck with Seinfeld. You know what I mean? How about you guys? What's your top 5?
Dave, Eddie Murphy, Chris Rock, Martin, and Katt.
Okay.
Yeah. See,
as I get older, when I was young, Martin and Chris Tucker was my this just funny, just period. Those was my guys when that was their prime, right? As I get older, I don't really be fucking with Martin stand-ups too much.
You know what's crazy? The one he does in the leather suit.
You So Crazy.
That shit fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But the one...
well, he technically did them both in leather suits. He got the black leather suit, You So Crazy.
In the red one.
And then Run Tell That is the...
I don't like Run Tell That.
I love Run Tell That.
I don't like Run Tell
That.
That.
I love Run Tell That, I ain't gonna lie.
It didn't age well.
Yo, why is the leather apparel the thing for...
Richard Pryor.
But like he
Pryor.
did it, but like why did everybody have to follow up with that? Like niggas be sweating and dying. I'd be like, bro, why'd you put a leather suit on?
This is the GOAT.
No, because I see what you're saying though, because Kev had did one. He had like the leather pants and the leather. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? how you got baggy tight leather pants? Like
they got it from Pryor. But that was when that was that era. Remember?
Yeah.
Wale had his line for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trends and that shit. Niggas wearing leather down 110. Like niggas was wild with the leather suits, but it's Pryor.
No, because it was that time. Cause niggas used to come to high school in colored leather pants.
Yeah.
I used to be like,
it was wild.
Hey, what are y'all doing?
Martin, I think, had on a tan, like a butter tan leather suit with butters. That's a buttery.
That's in what? Run Tell That? Yeah.
It's definitely a buttery joint. I like Run Tell That a lot, though. I like Run Tell That. I like Martin's stand-up. It's just not as... I don't like it as much as I did when I was younger. Either one of them. But shout out to Martin, man.
I can respect that.
No, Martin one-on-one talent.
You so crazy, still.
To be honest with you, bro. I didn't put him on because I haven't seen a whole lot of his his comedy, but I know he's just the funniest nigga out here, and I love him in every movie. Bernie Mac. I feel like I need to dive and do more research on his. I feel like I had to be growner though, because him, when I was younger and listening to him, he was funny, but he was so...
No, the buy pussy in the can joke don't hit you till you get older. See, like, it's funny as a kid, but it don't hit you till you get older.
Right.
Like,
right. Like, you see a lot of grown ass shit. Like, you gotta watch them grown.
Because that shit was funny as a kid. Then I heard it as an adult. I was
this nigga's like even some music, like you, it was high as a kid, but when you got grown and knew what the fuck they was talking about, it was like, oh.
So this is my only, I ain't gonna say drawback about Bernie Mac, because it's not a drawback. Bernie was so electric. He got pushed into movies, but he didn't get his chance to do his own stand-up special. Mm-hmm. Like, basically, what happened was, you gotta think, Bernie hit the scene around, I think, early 90s. Really, Bernie started to really get his chance. You got House Party, you got Who's the Man. Bernie starting to get his chance. You got, what's the Tupac shit in Marlon Wayans? Above the Rim.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, Bernie's starting to get his chance.
Bernie do a good job in Oceans. He do a great job.
Yeah, he does a great job. He in Don't Be a Menace.
Mm-hmm.
But Bernie wasn't getting his mainstream chance, so he didn't get his special yet.
Yeah. He just got a TV show.
He just got a TV show. So he had to do, to show his stand up off, he had to go to Def Comedy Jam. Mm-hmm. Get his shit off like that. And then through the working the circuits, because that's how he was getting money, because like, yeah, these spot acting jobs are helping feed me, but they're not going to feed me and my family. Yeah. So
I can get a little McChicken with this.
Yeah, he had to go and do, he had to go hit the chitlin circuit, basically, as they call it, stand up. And then worked his way to where he became basically an immovable object. Then you got your Steve Harvey, who was on the Apollo and shit like that. You got Steve Harvey, we're going to get into it, sad. You got Steve Harvey, sad attached at the hip. Boom, boom. You got your D.L. Hughley. Boom. And D.L. Hughley got the West Coast on lock because he from LA area, I believe. But I know he's just always been out LA. So you got your D.L., Sad, Steve, and you add Bernie on.
I didn't think D.L. Hughley was that funny.
I still don't think D.L. Hughley was that funny. Okay. I think D.L. Hughley is a better orator or just speaker than he is necessarily a comedian. He's
a great speaker.
Like he'd
make it sound good.
Yeah,
but
he could take you down the road.
Yeah.
But it'd be like, yo, that punchline, you tough for 8 minutes of punchline. Like David.
Like give me D-Ray Davis over fucking.
Yeah. My thing is, I try to separate it. But like where it's like nigga comedy. Like I remember I was younger and my man was like, I don't really fuck with Chris Rock like that. Chris Tucker way funnier. And it's like, yeah, he's probably gonna make me laugh more. Yeah. Honestly, like.
Yeah, because Chris Rock is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like, but Chris Rock is more like.
What's the fucking movie he put the Italian name? You know what I'm talking about.
What's the premise of the movie?
Fuck, it's like Vic something. Vic
Damone Jr.
Yeah, Vic
Chris Tucker.
Yeah,
Chris Tucker's electric, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm gonna keep it real.
That movie fucking hilarious.
From like '96 to 2001. I'm
changing my Twitter name to that. My fault.
Outside of Richard and Eddie, he might have had the best movie as far as just funniness. Bro, like I love Martin, Money Talks, and Rush Hour is just
it's way up.
Rush Hour is the funniest buddy cop movie. Rush Hour 1 and Rush Hour 2, the funniest buddy cop movies ever.
They did it.
They did it. So it's like, but then you go to stand up and you go, it's funny. You can't really see no Chris Tucker specials outside of recently. Fat Chris Tucker. You can't see it back in the 90s. Yeah. He blew up too fast. Yeah. He blew up off his Def Comedy Jam, like 10-minute set, where he ended with the "Mama, I'm coming" joke. Hilarious. And why my baby picture in your wallet, like type shit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Chris Tucker was drunk. But like, yeah, I'd separate it. Like I think D-Ray Davis is super nigga funny. Okay. I put him in Mike Epson's scene.
Before we get to this Katt Williams shit, what's your favorite nigga joke?
What you mean?
Like your favorite nigga comedy joke? Cause mine is out of pocket.
Go ahead, you go first.
I really don't. He was talking about his girl having a miscarriage. And y'all know this joke I'm talking about, bro. He was like, yeah, you know, she the baby was in the toilet. He had to act like he was sad.
Yeah.
And he had the
bitch stop looking and not let laughing.
Bro, he said eat the baby big ass head just rolling down. Bro, that's the funniest joke I've heard in my life, bro. And it was crazy. I heard it like on an off chance. I wasn't looking for it.
That's the Jones.
Bro, it was like a Def Jam comedy, bro. He just came on like, who is this nigga? He told that joke. My grandma said, what the fuck is you laughing at? She was like, I had to run it back for her, yo. Me and my grandma was crying until like 2 in the morning, bro.
Alright, so hilarious. You got one? Are you some
Dang.
Alright, my funniest nigga joke, because Corey Holcomb, I feel like, represents the niggas.
I just was watching that nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
Nick Corey was hilarious. This is very insensitive. There is a trigger warning here. I think I must say it. Corey Holcomb says, he caught me at like 14, so this is before I even know what's really going on. Corey Holcomb always says, like, yeah, I'm heavy $40 bull, and my limit is 500. Listen, my limit is 500.
I remember the joke.
And my limit is 500 because I'm heavy abortion clinic bull. I got a membership. I got a membership card to the abortion clinic. I said, all right. He caught me as a kid, like, yo, this nigga drunk. He said, yeah, I'll be in that joint gambling, win my abortion money back because they got a pool table.
I was just watching that shit, bro. You talking about I'm in the lobby with the doctor making my abortion money back.
He gonna say, so Shorty come out the room. I had won my money back, so I'm in a good mood. I throw him some 50 Cent. She in the passenger seat. She says to me, nobody want to hear all this murder, kill music, all this murder. He said, I turn the music off, and I say, bitch, you the only murderer in the car.
Nah, bro, that's an all-time joke, bro. That's a top 10 joke.
I was just watching that shit the other day, and as he sits on the stool sipping his cup, he said, fuck y'all, I'm only gonna get worse from here.
I'm watching that tonight. I'm watching that tonight.
Corey Holcomb, one of the funniest people that ever walked Earth, bro. He be drawn, bro. Corey Holcomb.
Oh,
man. Yeah,
so, in that fashion, I guess I'm gonna go with another one of his joints. He had me rolling. That nigga was, his joke, it was like the funniest, realest joke that I could. He was like, brothers, if you get money, you can get a bad bitch, right? And if you don't got money, you can't get a bad bitch, right? So it was like, so look at your girl right now. Y'all girls the reputation of y'all money.
Yeah, I remember this joke. I remember the joke. Niggas really start looking to their left and right, like, oh shit.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
You knew before you walked in.
Yeah, you knew it. Like you like her for who she is.
Had me rolling. That was he was wilding on that joint.
He wild.
Nigga said.
I don't think ever not wilding.
That nigga said.
That's why he one of my favorite comedians.
He said, I don't know what's wrong with y'all ladies. Y'all need to go back to selling y'all coochie. A lot of y'all rather be hurt and do nothing or go make $40 real quick.
You drunk, bro. You gotta watch the show 5150.
Where is that? Wait, where is it at? Where can I?
YouTube.
Oh, yeah, okay.
YouTube only. I don't even think he on like Apple Podcasts or nothing. All right, let's really get into it.
I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that little.
No, that was like yeah.
That's pie. That's good pie. 3-hour conversation between Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams. What's your takeaway? Initial thoughts, analyzed thoughts. We can start with initial thoughts.
All right, my initial thoughts. That's the funniest. That's like top. He's easily one of the funniest niggas ever. When I analyzed it, like we talked about it before, I was like, okay, I'm picking apart what you're saying.
Yeah.
I didn't finish the whole 3 hour. I got an hour and a half in, and then I had to go do some shit.
Yeah.
But my one takeaway is the lies. I'm sorry, bro.
No, they said he wasn't lying.
I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying, bro. He said he was reading 3,000 books a year for 4 years. bro, and he said it with a straight, bro. He said it with a straight face.
I swear to
the first thought the first thought that came in my mind, I said, I can't wait till this pod blow up. I'm be telling the most egregious lies on here.
Let me keep it real. I'm rolling.
You rolling with it?
Rolling for the
you
first
rolling with it,
bro?
Because I saw you talking to Toot about it. The Toot was like, maybe it's all 10-page books.
No, this nigga said.
I said I'm not rolling.
I've been reading.
I said what he was reading.
I've been reading since I was 3. No fiction. All
non-fiction.
All non-fiction, factual, bro.
Kevin Hart, homie Kevin Hart made a good joke. He was like, so you was just the smartest kid ever, and nobody knew. Cause bro, we applaud kids for doing anything. If you was reading the fucking
marvelous things.
Yeah, bro, you was reading if a kid read 3,000, cause it was like It was a kid going viral on Twitter who read 1,000 books or some shit like that.
Well, you gotta think, Katt is also 52. 84, you might not have, in the middle of Cleveland. Bro, Cincinnati.
If you, a black kid in the middle of Cincinnati, Ohio, reading 3,000 books. But he said he was. Then the other thing, he said
very religious. They probably ain't have him out on the scene, but
listen, bro. Then the lies compounded because then he said he was in Haiti because his dad was
speaking multiple languages, being the front.
So not only was he reading books in English, he was reading books in other languages, and he was fluent in multiple languages before he hit puberty. What are we doing?
I feel him.
All right, I'm gonna let you take it away.
I feel him. What you think, Mike? What you think, Mike? Because you're the controversial one. Go ahead, man.
No, this shit that he's saying right here is definitely big facts. Like, bro, okay.
What was your initial thoughts, though?
So,
like,
I thought it was a fucking hilarious interview. I love the way he opened up and tried and went at all the people that said some shit
he
about
said,
him.
welcome to 2024, Katt. First off, fuck your bitch in the clip you
Yeah, this nigga said, you had these bitch ass niggas up here lying. I said, oh, okay, from the jump. Straight up.
I knew it was going to be good.
I didn't know it was gonna be that.
I didn't know it was gonna be an all-timer.
Yeah, I ain't.
But Shannon said it himself. He was like, I knew it was good, but I think his producer was like, no, this the one.
It is the one. So I want to give a formal congratulations to Shannon Sharpe. I always say, I don't really like the Shay Shay name, but I always say
Club Shay Shay.
Club Shay Shay is a better representation of Shannon Sharpe than the sports shows.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to he could be a more truer self. He gets to drink alcohol.
I don't like the, we say it all the time, but I don't like the Ocho and Shannon Sharpe shit.
This is my problem.
Why not?
It's too horny.
Strictly sports, love it.
Yeah.
When they go out of sports, I'll take a little bit here and there. But when he started to get in his old head bag, I cracked that diamond. I popped that diamond, man.
That shit
I
spread. Wrong. This
what he
say?
say?
He been taking diamonds since he was a kid. This nigga been on the fucking Viagra since a youngin. Like, nigga,
I know your dick don't work.
What you mean? You got diamonds? You got unlimited diamond supply.
Talking about I put that thing under my tongue.
That's too horny, bro. That's too horny. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry.
I don't like him. Dion and Ocho was on there talking about relationship. I don't want to see that, bro. I ain't
gonna hold you.
Now
that one was like, all right,
if y'all want to talk about, and I like, don't make it a debate show. Y'all want to talk about, from Shannon perspective, the best quarterbacks you've seen or quarterbacks you wish you could have played with. From Ocho perspective, same thing. From Dion's perspective, the best quarterbacks you played against.
Yeah.
If y'all want to talk strictly about sports, I understand. If y'all want to go more into. Y'all can give them a unique perspective because they all three were stars. Mm-hmm. The pressures or the lifestyle, the real lifestyle of a true NFL star, shit like that. And you got three different generations. You got the '90s / like top of 2000s.
They all hate Ocho. Ocho be like, man, I be eating my McDonald's. I ain't never get hurt. Fuck y'all talking about.
No. Ocho said he said it's the calluses in my body.
Yeah.
Like,
then you got
this nigga talking about putting his ankles in buckets of pee and shit. Yeah. I'm like, bro,
you got the biggest NFL star ever, and Dion. Right there. Like I felt like it was not necessarily a blown opportunity, but they could have took the conversation deeper than
what it was.
But
it's because they all homies.
Yeah,
so it's like us three sitting around and like we all are professionals in our own field. We don't be talking about
that. And that's the thing about it. It's because you can also catch it in the daytime. Yeah. This is meant for it to be. It is meant to be nighttime casual talk, like nighttime television talk, like not for you to watch it during the day. It's supposed to be late night.
Yeah, it's like a game reaction that goes into other shit. So I totally understand. I mean, I respect the show. I'll tune in sometimes. Depends on the topic.
I fuck when he be having Gilbert Arenas on that John too, and
I started seeing the Gilbert shit. Gilbert on there is way more analytical, truly analytical than he is on his show.
But you gotta think who he on his show with. Yeah. Rashad McCants and fucking.
I did. I'm gonna keep it real. Dennis. I know because we going off a little bit. Yeah. Shout out Rashad McCants for that Kobe shit. Cause I don't know what he said. We can go into sports later. I'm gonna say, just remind me. I'm gonna put a bookmark in that. So, what was your overall thoughts about the Katt shit?
My overall thoughts was that, truthfully, Katt didn't say nothing that we don't already know for real. Like all the stuff you was saying about Steve Harvey and shit like that. If you're a fan of,
if you pay attention,
if you pay attention, if you're a fan of like comedy, like other comedians have said it. You can see what's going on. Not to say that he's like still an every joke or he's like there's some type of super bad guys. Like Bernie Mac even said it before. I just seen a video today, him saying like, bro, if you got some good heat, don't go practicing your shit around a bunch of other comedians. Find a way to get your shit stolen.
Did you watch the Bernie Mac show? How about you?
I wasn't watching like every day, but I was watching it.
You saw the episode with Chris Rock?
No.
He has Chris Rock on there. The episode. Chris is man. Chris steals his joke in the episode.
Really?
Yeah. And he was like, all right, I'm not going to do it no more. You go out there and do it again. And he like, bro, it's show business. Like, they make it lighthearted, but he just goes to show the behind the scenes of being a comedian. How shit really be.
Yeah, I don't.
He told him a joke in, like, private, basically.
Yeah, and he went into it.
He took that shit around stage.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, what the fuck? And he like, no, my fault, bro. I ain't gonna do that. Took it to another show. Did it again. He like, yo, you gonna get known for this joke. And he like,
that shit fire.
Dog, but, yeah,
that shit fire. Why you tell me that?
On some real shit, though. One, I think the nigga is electric. He's one of the funniest people ever. And that is, I'm not going to say it's my favorite, but it is one of the objectively best performing interviews of the last, in the history of YouTube, period. I like Katt Williams a lot. I think he's funnier than everybody he talked about. Now, I just see, and we talk about this a lot. When someone likes someone, or you have an affinity towards someone, they skew things. Mm-hmm. What I'm seeing is, or they don't like someone, so it could be a confirmation bias. Like, people don't really like, I can't say that because he's probably the biggest comedian still, but Kevin Hart, you would go to ask 7, 8 people that we would speak to him every day. Like, you like Kevin Hart? I don't really fuck with that nigga no more. You know what I mean? Like, no, he's not funny. I ain't found him funny in years. Then every time he come to Philly, his show sold out. Exactly. Every time he tour around the world, most of his shows sold out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like, all right, you get a little confirmation bias and like Katt, like, oh, see, Kev not funny. I think once you lean in, what I think is Kevin Hart is funnier than, Katt Williams is funnier than everybody talked about. Mm-hmm. From Ricky Smiley, Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, who else are you talking about? Wanda Smith. Yeah.
You said Steve Harvey.
Faison Love.
Faison.
He talked about
everybody in a little circle.
Right. I think he's funny that everybody talked about. What I start to see that comes off as bitterness to me, mm-hmm. where it is, if you big man and you know naturally we can recognize who big man is or the big guy or the main man on campus is, you don't gotta put no stank on it when you talking about somebody else. You don't gotta say
he put
you was putting stank. Like, too much is subjective. Like, some people like that. And we're gonna have a truthful conversation though, it starts to peel back. Like, damn, so what is your motivation? Is your motivation?
So much is not subjective though.
Yeah, but some people like, oh no, he doing that to create a point. He doing that to whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like even in his field in stand-up comedy, Katt Williams is a top 10, top 15 act ever. Ludacris, great career. I think I think world to world, I think Katt ranks higher. I'm just saying, I think Katt ranks higher in his world than Luda does in his.
I would agree.
So you could say
I would agree.
Yeah, so you could say Katt is better at comedy than Luda is at rap. Like, this is in no way, my criticism is in no way to break down Katt. Mm-hmm. It's just an objective point of view or subjective, but like, me, how I look at things, if I know I'm better than you, right, and you get propped up for the people to say you better than me because of marketing dollars, and I'm talking about it, I don't have to make up lies about you because I'm better than you. Yeah. I can just tell the truth, and they're gonna see. I think Katt Williams got 3 classes.
But that's why I feel like he did do too much. Like, it's I guess it's subjective, but like, bro, you better than you came on, you proved your point. Like, all right, bro, you wasn't really the money Mike Bull. Like, you ain't shooting 4 days. Like, we was shooting, bro. Like, you went in, you did your act. I did my act. They liked me more.
And then it comes out to find out, not necessarily say he was lying on Ice Cube, but he bent the truth on that a little bit. Like, right. There was a rape scene in the movie. If Ice Cube comes out and say there was never a rape scene,
then it's like
then
you can't really go against the writer of the script.
You can't go to writer.
Even if it was like, it's
then and it was always a wrench scene. The plier scene that was always in the movie. So that goes to show Damon was never going to sexually assault
the Money Mike
character to show that Money Mike was always going to use the pliers to defend himself against Damon, and he was going to grab his means. So it's like
that movie fucking hilarious.
That movie's hilarious, and we can do that in another episode. I really can't rank the Fridays. I rank number 1 first. I'm not.
Of course.
But
I think it's in order.
You think so? You think next Friday the next? Friday.
Next Friday is when he go and stay with his uncle and his dad get caught in traffic. It's 1-3-2. 1-3-2.
But yeah, Ice Cube basically disproves that. Ice Cube also says Ricky did audition for the film for Money Mike character, but we figured he'd be Santa Claus, which I'm gonna give a call back. I'm not sure if everybody saw Belly. Tyrone Turner auditions for Tommy Buns. They call Tyrone Turner, you in the movie. Tyrone Turner shows up. He said, I'm thinking I'm about to be a star. They're like, yo, this your script. He's I'm this random nigga from Nebraska. He wasn't even supposed to bite the banana in the movie. He said he did that to sabotage the movie. Did you know that? Like the part where I don't like that shit. He said he did that to sabotage.
That's my favorite part of that
because he was salty, and he thought he was going to be a star. Yeah. He didn't know. So what I think a similar thing could have happened to Ricky Smiley, where it was lost in translation, where Ricky Smiley, I auditioned for Money Mike. Cube called me and said, yo, you in the movie. I think that's what I auditioned for. Yeah. I'm in it for Money Mike. Right. I get there and they're like, yo, you Santa Claus, bro. Money Mike right here. And then Ricky Smiley always gave Katt props. And I watched the interview yesterday just to see, because I'm not a Ricky Smiley fan, to see was he throwing shade at Katt. It didn't seem malicious at all. It was like, yo, did you know I was Money? No. Shannon had it on his card. And you said you were Money Mike first. And he was like, yeah, I was actually. And Katt basically gave it to Katt. I don't think that's as deep to bring up his deceased son.
Yeah, I don't think it was, and that's what I'm saying. That's
I think that was nasty.
That's where he going too far. Because honestly, all he had to do was what he did is use his words against him. Like you heard Ricky say, he did a bunch of movies, and every movie he been in, they cut him out the movie. Mm-hmm. He's not a great actor. He's not that funny. I went in there and I got more lines on the movie. Mm-hmm. He's not that funny.
Yeah, I don't think objectively, subjectively, but yeah, I don't think Ricky's not that funny. He's not. Hell no. But I'm also not his demographic. He's like church funny in a sense.
I saw Katt say that. But I feel
that's his demographic.
It is, but
listen, I went to church growing up. That nigga not funny to me.
Well, I think Country Wayne funny though, so you know.
Right.
Okay.
Like,
that makes sense.
I actually went to go see Country. We went to go see Country Wayne, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all watch his Netflix special?
I did.
You got Netflix?
I'm scared.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too.
I'm scared.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
But when we saw him in person, he went for like.
I've heard nothing. His videos make me laugh. So
yeah, like I don't think he's like, oh my god, he the funniest comedian. No, but right. I think Country Wayne is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. But I think Katt didn't have to put no stank on it. Yeah, and that's where it come off.
Katt was trying to do a little.
He was swaying the audience.
He was trying to do a mini execution like everybody was talking about, if he could.
Also, the industry thing with Kevin Hart. Do I think Kevin Hart is marketed to us at an extreme level? Yes, maybe more than we.
At first, I didn't think he was about to slam. I didn't think he was slandering him at first until I kept listening because he was saying something about how like. These niggas talking about he was in LA when he just did a whole documentary. His whole upbringing in the East Coast. So I'm like, all right, maybe somebody else was misconstruing Kevin Hart's like narrative. And then he was like, he started going off more and more. I'm like, oh, all right, so he is slandering him. I thought he was just trying to show niggas saying that he was here and he wasn't really there.
Thank you so much, Mike. Guy Tori comes out today. Here's a picture of me, Chris Rock, Cedric the Entertainer, and Katt Williams. In the comedy store, the comedy spot. I think it was the Comedy Cellar, maybe. But Fat Tuesdays was Guy Tori's thing that he was hosting that he did the documentary about. Here's a picture of me, Chris Rock, Cedric the Entertainer, and Katt Williams in the same picture at the spot that Katt Williams said Cedric the Entertainer never was at. Here's the picture. Here's also a picture from the late 90s of Cedric the Entertainer and me at my Fat Tuesdays. You start to peel back the layers and you don't gotta lie, bro. Just because you didn't remember it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean it didn't happen. So it's
but
like,
he saw it and you lied.
You saw it.
You was there.
But he could have said, because I think the picture with Chris Rock was from the mid-2000s. Because Chris Rock already had Jerry curl and all that. Remember Chris Rock first came out, buck tooth, hair was nappy and shit and all that. Chris Rock was already cleaned up. Mm-hmm. This post Chris Rock show. So I can understand the frustration. And I think people are in a point now. It's the Drake and Joe Budden shit. Now, I wasn't in love with Drake's response, but you are entitled to a response.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think from both perspectives, it's good for both. It's good. One, all right, like for example, Kevin Hart responding so fast, putting out the tweet and whatnot, people are like, oh, that's very telling, or that shows Katt has some validity. No, I think you could just be annoying me. What?
Niggas talk about validity like he just pulled a Diddy with P. Cassie off or something.
Bro,
like, the fuck?
Yeah, people compared it to that. And I was like, no, honestly, if you say some bullshit and you got a big enough voice, which this is, I can tell you, come on, dog, you hating. But anyway, go check my movie.
Come on, my nigga. Like
I could do that. Because I said it. You respond the next day, you're guilty. You respond 3 days later, you combine with your PR person, wrote something, and you're still guilty. You can respond in 3 months. Oh, you still on that? You must be guilty.
I think that's the genius behind what Katt did.
Yes.
Now
he knew it.
Yeah, now you're fighting in the court of public opinion.
And also, he raised everybody's stock this weekend.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Whether you, quote-unquote, destroy...
He brought Faison Love back into...
Bro,
yeah.
I thought Faison was hating the whole time. The whole time, he's saying Katt owe me money. He said, listen, he said Katt is just a funny motherfucker. So they get into it. Katt not trying to pay him. He tried to spin him. Now, I think this is around the time Katt fighting the kids. Like, Katt got a lot going on.
Katt got a lot going on.
Katt say he wasn't on drugs. I got, as a person that says you don't just haul off at the mouth, I'm going to say I don't believe Katt. I'm not going to just automatically say he was on drugs. I know this for a fact. I'm going to say,
I don't believe
from him fighting at that Beanie Siegel concert, he was fighting Boone. Who fights Boone? That's Papa Perp.
Yeah.
That's a friendly guy. Fighting Boone at the Beanie Siegel concert, the way he was dancing at the concert, I don't think it was normal alcohol. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Did somebody slip Katt something? Don't know. Now, he was wilding out the whole 2015, 2016. I think this is when him and Faison had their beef started. Mm-hmm. So, allegedly, Katt came to Faison, yo, I want you to open up for me. Faison said he started kicking ass. Now, I never seen Faison stand up.
Okay.
I never looked into it. I thought he was funny as Big Worm. I thought he was funny in Money Talks. But he's always had small spot roles to me. So I never really wanted he never was electric enough for me to go, let me see. I didn't even know the nigga did stand up. Right. Honestly. I thought he would be in like the weed business. You know how everybody in LA is, right? Long story short, he said he killed the first 2 roles. I mean, the first 2 spots. He was like, yo, did a train just come down your block? So he said, yo, he didn't expect me to do that. I blew it up twice. He was like, the first time, blew it up. And he's like, the second time, I did even crazier. He said, the third John, my money started being played with. He said, I went to promoter. Promoter was like, oh, Katt took all the money. He said, and you got to go to him to get paid. Go to Katt. He's like, yo, I ain't got no money for you. Promoter. He said, you got to think about it. Katt little. We already seen Katt in fisticuffs. Katt's not
fighting me.
Katt's not really fighting.
Especially not. Faison a big motherfucker.
Exactly. So he like, yo, I gotta start getting serious with Katt. What the fuck is you doing? And Katt like, man, come here. And he got his man come like, yo, I'm gonna break you up. Give him the break. Gave him $10,000 for the show. Katt shuts him off of the shows from now on. He said Katt keep his name on the flyer for 5 shows. He went and did the 5 shows. Remember that $10,000 number. Mm-hmm. He said, yo, he used my name for all them shows. And the first show he went on stage, and they was like, where's Faison? He talking about Faison? Faison can't pack this fucking room out. Faison room won't be this full at a funeral. The nigga's hilarious. Fuck Faison up. Faison is enraged now. Okay. That's how their beef starts. He approaches him. Remember, Katt got booked for pulling a gun on Faison. Mm-hmm. He approaches him with a gun with no bullets in there. Well, he approaches him. Katt pulls out a gun with no bullets. He tries to get Suge to beat him up. Faison like, look, bro, I'm already cool with you. You just got cool with you. You're drawn. Mm-hmm. Says Katt pulls out like an M16 or a shotgun or some shit.
An M16?
Yeah, he said he went to a car with a rifle in that motherfucker.
Well, Katt is a small motherfucker.
Yeah, you gonna keep some guns on him. He said it in the interview. I'm always strapped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's where I thought this whole weekend, I'm not gonna lie, and I was like, damn, Katt, why you lying? The Faison part, I'm like, look, I'm on Katt's side. Now I'm in the middle. I don't know who lying. The problem is, I think everybody forgets the saying, two sides of every story, and 3, once the truth gets told, it's going to be your perspective. It's going to be my perspective. Now, you can lie in your perspective. I can lie in mine. But there's a such thing as the truth. Yeah. Some things are filmed, some things are not. But the more people talk, the more shit comes out. Mm-hmm. But I think people using the example of Katt being a very, very generous person
to deflect a lot of shit.
Is not. It has nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah, you can be a generous motherfucker and still slime me.
I think Katt. I think overall, just overall picture, I think Katt is a good dude. Probably a good dude, but he might not just like. He might not like Faison. He might have told Faison he stink.
He clearly don't like the nigga.
Yeah, it ain't really.
He don't like the
it's not really.
It's not a Mike thing.
He said, "If I see Cedric before you see Cedric." He ain't gonna be talking and saying.
Nah, he was fucking Cedric
I'm
up.
Gonna gut his fat ass.
He's somebody. He the entertainer. The nigga don't sing. The nigga don't dance. The nigga don't write his own jokes. So what does he entertain?
Yeah, he said we know him for doing all these things, but he can't do none of them. I was like, damn.
Now
it's crazy. Fuck that.
Now to say, I think
Cedric couldn't dance in the Steve Harvey show.
I gotta push back on it a little bit though. I don't think you get a 25-year career off of one joke. To say like, oh, he stole my joke and this is how he. I don't think you get a 25-year career off of one joke.
No, because I mean, Johnson Family Vacation's a bomb. Steve Harvey show, he had a great role.
But
y'all gotta help me out.
That's nepotism.
You know what I mean? I put you on as my man. I do a couple hosting gigs. You do and some slight jokes.
Steve Harvey and Johnson Family Vacation. Oh
shit! Yeah.
Oh shit!
He the brother.
So you get a 25-year career,
but
you just pick and choose your spots. You don't get a 25-year on top mainstream career, but you get a 25-year career where I do great jobs and I'm ingrained in the culture and y'all know who I am.
Which I don't say. I know no problem with that. Then he said you can't see Cedric on Netflix. He's literally on Netflix. Now his ass, but it's
he got a special on Netflix.
Yeah, he got such on Netflix.
I've been asking. Listen, I haven't seen a Cedric special.
I went to go look at it.
You know what?
Because I didn't know if he was funny or not.
Is it
and I was like, this on
ass. Is this the one?
He down south or some shit.
And he got like a hat, a fedora. Yeah, that joint ass.
Yeah.
I had to think about
just
any
Cedric. It's on par with Katt last few joints.
Yeah, Katt.
He
should have stopped after It's Pimp.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Should stop. You had 3 classics. You gotta stop.
Back to back.
You went platinum 3 times.
He did a 3-peat. He did a fucking 3-peat.
Yeah, you did the 0-1 Lakers. Like you gotta stop.
Now,
if I had to see Cedric in any movie, like at any point, I only want to see him in Barbershop, honestly.
He was in Barbershop too.
He was in Barbershop. He killed Barbershop. He was very disrespectful to Dr. King. I ain't like that shit, but that's another story.
That fucking debate they was having.
What do y'all think about the idea of selling out? Because it wasn't heated, but he was getting upset. But it was.
He was upset. I wasn't upset.
It was
what you
a
want to
friend.
say?
He was upset.
I was more annoyed than anything. I wasn't upset.
I mean, I said it before.
The idea of selling out.
You gotta define selling out.
Now that's where we.
And I think it's a over.
That's where we gotta get it.
It's an overused topic. It's a cop out because you are upset that someone is better than you or succeeding at something in life because they're in a realm or a world you can't even fathom. So you like, oh, he copped out or he
like
sold out.
Me personally,
like bro, he can 8 figures. I can't even fathom that.
So, I think I get what you're saying, but that could lead someone to ask you a line of questioning like, does money make you not a sellout? And I can't say that's true. Like you could be getting money and sold out
for sure.
But
it's
I think honestly, the more money you get, the more likely it is. Because like if you want to break it down to the bare bones of hip hop, we're not even really supposed to be jingly like that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
okay. Yeah.
So it's like everybody we see to make it to that, you know what I mean, to be sponsored or pushed by Viacom and Vivendi or some shit like that. I forgot what the dude smart he put me on. But if you to be sponsored by these big media corporations to push their quote unquote agenda, you have to be.
You gotta play the game.
You gotta play the game, and playing the game is selling out.
Yeah. So it's like,
I don't think it's.
I'm not gonna not eat because you think I sold out, bro. Like it's just like
facts.
So what are we really doing here?
Because you think I sold out. That's what I'm saying. We gotta go off what generation we're talking about and what aspects. Because, yo, to my great grandma, y'all niggas is rapping and talking about killing niggas. Y'all sold out. Yeah. Y'all not doing what we fought for when to come up, bro. This ain't what the fuck I
it's a
was
very
getting sprayed for y'all niggas to be doing.
It's a very oversaturated
even
topic.
if you're not rapping about gangster shit, you're rapping about fornicating with all these women and basically being a quasi pimp.
Yeah.
Pimps used to be called sellout. It's like
pimps were
how
sellout.
far
pimps didn't get respected. Yeah.
How far do we take this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
that's why I say it's oversaturated and dumb. Like it had a pure meaning at one point, but like everything else, it becomes watered down.
Pure meaning. You're cooning. You sold out.
Yeah.
You decide to go do some real super coon shit for your own personal gain, and you shit on everybody else that do some cool shit. You sold out. You them dancing for master to come back here act like you ball because you
so do you think Steve Harvey putting on that wig was selling out?
No, because he was in an era where
that was just a conversation we had too. That's just an insecure man.
I wouldn't say. I mean, I think he was in an era where that wasn't flying. Like
nigga, Jordan had a body in that era.
Jordan was the best basketball player on the planet.
But it's Jordan.
Yeah, like he wasn't in a era where yo get the fuck. He wasn't in an era where like he had to have sex appeal to get on TV. You had to have some type of draw to you. And older women loved Steve Harvey. If he was bald and because he was young at the time.
Yeah.
Older women wasn't going for that shit.
I think it was 40, young. That's crazy.
Was he 40?
Steve Harvey was probably born like 59 or some shit.
God damn.
Because I remember when I was younger and I always used to. I'm not gonna say I look up to them. But
he was 40 young, like he was Benjamin Button or something.
No,
he was
I thought Steve was in his 30s.
Steve Harvey, and he was born in 57.
Damn.
So, because I remember I saw a clip younger, and it was like one of them things where it's like, don't be afraid to get older.
He was older.
Your life, you start to figure it out. Like you might not even figure it out in your 20s. You might figure it out in your 30s.
Is Steve in the same age bracket as Bill Cosby?
No, come on.
No.
Bill Cosby's probably
50s.
Bill Cosby was born probably the 40s.
I think Bill was like late 30s.
Jesus Christ.
If I'm not.
Yeah, he was late 30s. Like 37.
Yeah.
So he old enough to be his father. Steve Harvey said, he says, I didn't have the first car in my name until I was 37. Like, I didn't figure out life until I was about 40 years old.
Steve was still in cars? I thought you were sleeping in your car.
No, he's saying it probably wasn't his name. Like, that might have been his high school car he still had. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's all types of shit. Now, what I do like about Katt, I'm going to say what I do like about the interview. They exposing to Steve Harvey for that bullshit he tried to pull with Ocean's 11. He tried to take Bernie's part.
He did?
He did.
I didn't know that.
That's
so it wasn't
surprising,
for years,
though. He took the Mark Curry show situation that they keep saying the high school teacher show.
It was parallels. I don't know if that was necessarily taking. I get what you're saying, though. It was parallels.
They say he was stealing his jokes and everything.
He did steal a joke.
Really like...
That was proven. He did steal a joke. So I'm pretty sure, and I think he had Mark Curry behind the scenes working for him on the show. So, you know what I mean? But, because Mark Curry's a fucking man. He's still a man. He's pretty funny.
That was my cat, though.
Yeah, but was she talking to you to just...
Nah, I pulled her and she didn't like it.
Yeah.
Go about your business.
Let's go about your business. It's crazy. But, yeah, shout out to Mark Curry, man. Hanging with Mr. Cooper was one of my dad favorite shows when I was a young boy, so automatically it was one of my favorite shows. Shout out to them, because Holly Robinson Pete, I used to be like, oh, that's a good-looking woman.
They had good actors in the Steve Harvey John, but it wasn't... I like that lady.
Rest in peace, what was it, Romeo? The black dude, right?
And what?
Remember Romeo and Bullethead? The white dude was Bullethead.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
they couldn't call it black dude Bullethead. Black dude was.
They definitely could. Yeah,
oh my god,
that'd have been so disrespectful.
Yeah, rest in peace, Romeo. He got set up, but he got set up by a woman that didn't want to.
Oh yeah. You know she on TikTok?
She on TikTok, just wilding.
Yeah.
Well, just living her life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
I had to put together what you were saying. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, Steve Harvey had the lava lint fro. What a lava. Remember the chocolate lava joint in the middle and started to melt?
Yeah.
He had a fro out here.
The thing that made me laugh on Twitter, they was like, how y'all didn't know it was a manual? And it was like, my TV was in 240p, bro. Yeah. I couldn't.
No, all right. So I'm want me to be transparent.
Stop it. How you ain't know it was a manual? Y'all niggas ain't even know what the fuck manual was until like a good 5 years ago.
All right, I want to be transparent. So I was growing my hair one time. I was trying to get braids. AI, going crazy. And the women just like braids.
Mm-hmm.
I was growing my hair probably like 7, 8 years ago, right? Picking my joint out, I got a shape up. You know, I said to myself in the mirror, "Dang, this joint was fresh as Steve Harvey joint."
Yeah.
I said, "This joint cool. This is a good joint." Probably going out for like a month and a half, 2 months. My pa was like, "Yeah, that look dumb. Cut that joint off."
He said it's like a good Steve Harvey joke.
It was what?
My
How old
mom,
were you?
Huh? Probably 7 or 8. But listen, my mom, I said, "Mom, this joint look like Steve Harvey joint a little bit." She said, "That's not real." I was like, "What?" That's not real. I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, like no, him or I think she said Bernie Mac Jones fake too. I don't think Bernie Mac.
I don't think
Bernie Mac might have been hitting that shit with the Beijing, but I don't think it was fake. His shit was a little darker than.
Because now I'm thinking about Bernie, his hair. But Bernie used to get like a low cut from time to time, so I think he just used the Beijing.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. But
it wasn't like a
when I first found out Steve Harvey,
cut the joint.
when I first found out Steve Harvey shit was fake, I'm just like, yo, I wouldn't never get a haircut if I was famous. Just put the fake wig on me. This back before I liked getting haircuts. I didn't like getting haircuts as a kid.
If I was famous, because like you gotta get a cut every 5 minutes.
I'm getting
I'm getting the same.
You gonna fuck your hairline up, but
that's what I'm saying.
I'm getting the laser joint up.
Are you getting it lasered?
I'm getting the joint. Like I'm gonna basically make sure they do a perfect 90-degree angle and kill the cells around here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like
you only gotta get the top cut down.
Yeah, my shit damn near perfect. Not all the time.
Yeah.
Tripping.
That's a hell of a thing to do.
But yeah.
Because it's gonna
look younger. Paul said his brother did that shit. Where like one of his like family would cut brother.
You know, it used to fuck me up when people used to get their eyebrows tattooed. Crazy. Like Megan Good, her eyebrows tattooed though.
Yeah, it was drawn. Nutty. Because they don't even have the eyebrow style no more.
Yeah.
You sit here looking angry. Yeah, but
you can't make no different facial expression.
I think
always one move.
Right.
What was bothering me, and like I said, we always gonna react to the crowd's reaction. People, Katt might tell you a joke, but he'll never tell you a lie. Yeah. But the thing is, I think Katt is a very smart person. Whether he embellishes on how smart he is, I don't know if he really got to college at 7. I don't know if he really was reading at 3 years old. I don't know if he really read 3,000 books a day. I would lean towards no on all those things.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
But
I'm not gonna lean.
I do think he is smarter than the average comedian.
Oh, for sure.
So
you don't do as well as he has without being some type of smart.
Maybe not in the business sense. You might not be as business smart as this other guy. You may not be as formally educated as someone that graduated college that, you know what I mean, is a stand-up comedian that's, you know what I mean, prospering. But I think Katt is smart, and he knew what he was doing by saying all the names. Because they have a bigger brand than him. So I don't think Tori does. I don't think Seth does. But Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey,
yeah, definitely got a bigger brand.
So it's like, if I come at y'all, if I make y'all question Kevin whole shit, which was, I'm a person that really pays attention to comedy. Like, really, like, Bill Burr vouches for Kevin Hart. Patrice O'Neal, rest in peace, vouches for Kevin Hart.
It's not nobody that doesn't vouch.
There's not too many people in the comedy circuit that don't vouch for the work that Kevin Hart put in prior to Kevin Hart.
Yeah, you can say a lot of things about Kevin Hart, but I think one thing that's like known and documented is like the work
he put in.
He's the hardest working comedian.
Let me ask you this.
I used to watch Real Husbands in Hollywood.
Before
that fucking hilarious.
If y'all think Kevin Hart not telling no lies, I think y'all should go pick up a book. Katt Williams. I apologize. His name started with a K. I think y'all should go pick up a book. If y'all think that man not tell no lies, and if y'all like his delivery and the way he came off, now I wish y'all would go listen to fucking Charleston White and get y'all life together in the neighborhoods and whatnot.
Oh shit!
He ain't saying nothing too much different. His delivery damn near the same.
Oh shit! I'm not gonna lie. They got mad at. They said, I don't think she's funny. Tiffany Haddish had a clapback where she was like, if y'all don't get this Charleston White man off my screen.
Yeah, that shit was ass. That joke was terrible.
That was a shitty clapback because if you listen to Charleston's White story, he probably the only, in this day and age, he the only activist that I'll probably listen to, because this nigga, his whole story is from the position of a youth activist that's frustrated with y'all niggas not fucking with what's going on.
So now he has said he sold out in a sense. Because I was trying to go get it from the muscle and be about us. Y'all didn't give a fuck about that. So, like, give me this nonsense. As he say, like, give me this nonsense.
Yeah, give me this
and
nonsense.
I'm going to say, derogatory and inflammatory things for your attention now. Because look at my money now. Because fuck y'all, that's all y'all care about. That's all y'all respect. Because y'all wasn't giving me these views and attention when I was in city council meetings cursing at them.
But that's what I'm saying as far as selling out. Because we all go to school growing up. School do not teach you to be no type of rapper and no shit like that. And if you're not athletic, you know you're not athletic. For you to say, fuck being a lawyer, fuck being a doctor, I know I'm shitty at rapping. I can barely read. I'm still gonna try it. You selling out. You selling out.
Right, that's a fact. Like,
because you see that's cool, or niggas is making it that way, so you want to give it to you selling out, and that's where it comes to where niggas will do some of the things that Katt was saying he wouldn't do to get a role. Not to say that any Kevin Hart and any of these niggas do it, but that's a reoccurring story that pops up that somebody got to be taking their dick in their mouth. It's not everybody keeps saying it and nobody's doing it.
Monetization.
Apologize.
Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think Hollywood is ritualistic?
Yes.
Objectively,
yes.
Like, do y'all
do? And I think y'all should watch the and I don't know how real it is or whatever it is. There's a little weirdness at the end creep me out, but y'all should watch the Tierra Wreck documentary she got on.
I would say you know that it's ritualistic.
She talk about that shit a little
in some sort because we have too many openly ritualistic organizations, like from fraternities, sororities to media guilds or just all the things of that sort that have rituals and flow into that space. It's impossible that people of that stature don't continue those rituals as they grow.
I think it is ritualistic, I'll agree. But I also think that the concept we have of it.
Oh, I think it's definitely.
It's not what we think, because obviously we're
definitely think
I love that way of thinking. It's not what they think.
It's similar, but not as extreme.
Yeah.
Aliens. I don't think aliens look like what we've been seeing on TV.
No, they look like the niggas in Men in Black. They look like us.
I wouldn't even say that. Not even just that. What if a cockroach is an alien? Like,
cockroaches was in Men in Black as aliens.
I forgot what. Huh?
They was in Men in Black as aliens.
But I'm saying,
it was
like,
the main villain.
No cats, bro. They look like the shit in Men in Black.
That's a good point.
Some of them niggas got on disguises and whatnot. Some of them is shit they be think is normal, but it's not.
I would just say that I don't think it's the shit that people put on YouTube.
No, it's not. It's not none of that.
They in the basement spanking niggas. And
yeah.
shit like
No, an alien came down here and is a weirdo in the crib right now, figuring out life, spanking his penis, trying to figure out what this shit on the internet is.
I would say it's more likely the shit that like they make you do something they can blackmail you with. Like, so, oh yeah, we took you to a strip club, you fucked somebody, we're gonna tell your wife some shit like that.
All right, so I wanted to get on the alien points because I didn't want to spew out bad because I usually compare it to broccoli, but I'll do bananas because that's what I just looked up. We share 40% of our genes with bananas. We look nothing like a fucking banana. So imagine how an alien really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, an alien might be a dragonfly. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but an
alien is a human being that figured out how to use more than 10% of their brain.
Now, I call certain people aliens, but I don't know if that's necessarily an alien. Like, Ben Affleck, you see that fucking head?
All right.
Like, I'm just, literally, I'm really getting into it. Ben Affleck's supposed to be, like, legit, like, amazingly smart.
But, like, why should you?
Right. He went for
Like, he's banned from, like, every casino in Las Vegas.
That's fire.
Because he's that good at counting cards. He, like, not even just the skill of counting cards. They're just saying that math, period, anything math related, he's, like,
he has alien-like qualities.
But really though,
that's probably why his head like that.
I do believe in
I feel
rituals.
like if you use that much, if you use more than 10% of your brain, you just develop a little different, and you start looking different.
Do you feel like putting on a dress is part of the ritual?
No, I think it's just what sells. Cause you gotta think about it. Even
that should sell.
No, think about it.
Sells. Miss Doubtfire, Big Mama's House, it sells. Tom Hanks has been in a dress. Robert De Niro, like almost every A-list person has been in a dress.
You gotta think about what we find funny even in everyday conversation. Drewski got on Instagram and acted like a girl going to Miami.
When people act like girls,
and we find it
when
hilarious.
men act like girls, it does blow.
I actually hate when he do that shit. I don't know.
I'm not saying like you individually.
You are a Caribbean man also.
Yeah, but
that shit is in your DNA.
The large part of the populace finds it funny. Yeah. Like when we talk about girls going to Miami and not come back friends, we find that shit funny. And him to go act it out, we found it funny. It's what sells. I don't think it's part of a ritual. It's what sells.
Not individually, but collectively. Yeah. So it's like overall.
Wait, but all right. So maybe it sells. I don't particularly find it.
Big Mama's House is one of Martin's more popular movies ever.
It is.
It sells, bro.
And I never cut that shit
White
off.
Chicks. So
I'm not gonna hold you. White Chicks got me.
Well, all right. So listen. Melissa Ford brought up White Chicks, and she was like, "Where does it blur from? Yo, I don't mind doing this, or I think this is how I can get my point across." And sell it, like where does it from sell out to like I don't mind doing this. Do you get what I'm saying? Like for example, they can say all they want, like Joe Budden.
Did they do that themselves though?
Listen,
White Chicks?
Yeah, allegedly. So listen, Joe Budden was like Marlon Wayans can write his own ticket in Hollywood. Nobody can write their own ticket in Hollywood. I don't care how great your family line is. We don't own those studios.
You don't own those.
Somebody has to go produce this and put the big money behind it or the machine for it to work. So, I'm going to moot that point. But if you're willing to do it before they even bring the script, or you write the script where it's like, I'm going to be a man dressed as a woman, I know they're not going to stop you. Mm-hmm. So is that necessarily selling out if you was willing to go do it?
Listen though, but no, I say it all selling out, and I don't give a fuck if you black or white. I feel like them white people getting into justice selling out as well. I feel like it's I honestly feel like it's a humiliation thing and
to emasculate you.
Yes. And it was more accepted in the time where, and I don't want to say back in the day, like niggas about to go date back to the first movie or something, but like if you go back to ancient Roman times, like them niggas dressed up as girls because the women didn't.
Well, them niggas was gay.
But it's they. That's their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their thing. Like
they didn't view sexuality.
You know what I'm saying? Even bringing it closer into like more modern times. Like why them judges had to put on wigs and shit like that? Like that's their thing. Putting on women's clothes. If you go watch some ancient king shit, you gonna see a prince that was getting dressed in his bitch shit at some point. Like trying to put on the earrings and see if it's cute. Like them niggas is a little saucy and whatnot. So like that's kind of that thing, their thing, and that's not the thing now because. Well,
is
it? Not the thing now.
I would say because niggas wear bags, paint their nails.
Yeah, no, it's
makeup, earrings.
The trend is coming back, but like
it never went anywhere. Prince was wearing women's clothes in the 90s.
It did at some point because it was shame. It was shame to be.
It was shame, but
he was getting beat up and shit like that. So cross dressing was something like you had to like
cross dressing as a gay man, but
I thought that was like a straight man wearing women's clothes.
This is what we're talking about.
No, I thought you said it was a gay man.
No, cross dressing was normally gay men just cross dressing. But like when it's men like Prince who are masculine wearing women's clothes, it was always if he was cool enough, it slid.
I think that man was the only one that was cool wearing that shit in that era.
So
his whole gang did it. The whole game.
I saw like the late 70s singers and shit. It was kind of crazy.
This has been a thing in our society forever, and people keep trying to say it's a ritual. It doesn't make sense because you consume it. You consume it because you find it funny, and it's okay.
Or I'm gonna watch it angry like this shit.
Yeah,
fucking so out.
Yeah, no.
So
but you know niggas will watch it. They hate. They just gotta know what they hate.
If you're totally against selling out, that's I understand. But you gotta cut off the TV. You gotta disconnect from all media. Yeah. And make your own media. You might gotta make a show with you and your kids.
Listen.
We would do that.
Yeah, listen.
Well, do that. And
shit, me and 2 Chainz. Look, me and Halo.
I think honestly, Katt is coming from the perspective of someone that was after they saw how electric he was as Money Mike. They saw how electric he was on My Wife and Kids. They saw how electric he was and just all the roles he was getting in a sense. He was being pushed up. Mm-hmm. He's climbing up this ladder. Climbing up this ladder to where he might have been on the 3rd floor. The top floor is, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. I'm saying it wrong. He might have been on floor 48. 50 is the penthouse. That's the big part. Mm-hmm. And Katt might have peaked at 49, took his back ass down back to 48, and now Katt might be on level 20. And truthfully, talent-wise, he belongs on level 50. Maybe level 51. He belongs in that elite class with, in my opinion, the Chappelles, the Chris Rocks, the live comedians that are just in that elite class, right? But his own shortcomings did. I'm not saying it's not because he won't sell out. That didn't affect his career. It's because he wouldn't put on a dress. I don't know which movies they offered you that you had to wear a dress. I didn't see Kevin Hart in a dress until Saturday Night Live. I never saw him in a movie in a dress. I saw him.
Right. I see the picture all the time, but I've never seen that.
It was Saturday Night Live. It wasn't a movie. So and that was in 2011. Katt Williams was kind of off by then. Like he had already kind of his drop was already there. So I'm not sure if they offered him Saturday Night Live, and he was like, "No, fuck that. Y'all want me to go in the dress like that." That role for Kevin Hart in 2011 might have been written for Katt Williams in 2007. We don't know, but I do think some of his drop, which was not discussed in the interview, and I think Shannon did a pretty solid job for a newer interviewer to have such a powerful guest to recognize not to be a nori, where I'm gonna cut you off. Where beginner interviewers start from one extreme to the other.
I think if you went on Nerd, they'd have been rumbling.
Yeah. Well, if you shut the fuck up, you know what I mean? But
I think they'd have been rumbling for sure.
You go one extreme or the other. You talk too much, you talk too little. And Katt even said to Shannon, "Hey, like, you gotta ask some more follow-up questions, brother. Like, and it's like you could have got even a better interview. I know it sounds crazy, but you could have got even better. But I think some of Katt's own shortcomings, which he did not speak of course you're not gonna speak of that. But I think that played a major... That
was Shannon's job to ask.
I think that played a major role in you also not getting roles at all. Yeah. Because Spank, Kevin Hart, and I know he's not going to say anything against Kevin. He's in his crew. Mm-hmm. I expect if the podcast blow and somebody tweeting about me selling out and whatever, them niggas don't have 400 podcast episodes. How the fuck they make it? Da-da-da. Yeah, because Sebs ain't putting no work in, and you look. I know Mike don't be on Twitter like that, but Mike might log into Twitter that day like, "You tripping? My man been on podcasts since we was in college. Fuck is you talking about?" You know what I'm saying? He gonna defend me. Spank lets us behind the curtain. He says, "Hey, I believe it was the movie Fool's Gold with Matthew McConaughey or Couples Retreat." Hold on, I'm gonna get it right. Couples Retreat had Faison as the comedic relief. All right. And we're going to get this right.
Look at them. Never mind. I got to keep my mouth.
Kevin Hart, Fool's Gold. Allegedly, this movie, Fool's Gold, Kevin Hart's role was meant for Kevin Hart. I mean, Kevin Hart, Katt Williams. And let me just look up one more thing. Countries. The movie was filmed in multiple countries. But Spank said you could not come to Australia because you were on probation from an arrest. Remember, Katt Williams got caught with the gun in the airport. Remember, that was one of his jokes. They said, "Why did you have a stolen gun? You think I'm going to shoot somebody with my gun?" You know what I'm saying? Remember that joke? Great joke.
But it's not so much in the court of law. It's not really that much.
You go fast forward, you're on probation. It restricts your access to travel. Now you can't be in Fool's Gold with Matthew McConaughey, who's an A-list actor, and Kate Hudson, who I would say also at that time was an A-list actor. Now Kevin Hart steps in your place. I ain't gonna say typecasted, but it's a typecast.
Short, funny motherfuckers.
Not funny, unassuming, not a threat.
Yeah, but I don't think Katt could play the part.
Listen, you come in. I think he could play that one. That one, he was just on some kind of talking sense to the dude. Okay. Shit. It wasn't. So he wasn't a main character. It was like a.
Yeah, no, but the way I view Katt Williams and how sarcastic he is and how he speaks, it wouldn't have been.
I think Kevin is definitely more of a versatile comedic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Katt.
I
think Katt might be the more versatile.
Katt would have fucked around and be like, "Bitch, dependency is no laughing matter." And then you fuck it's a great joke, but you fucking up the movie.
So I think, you know what I mean? That was Katt. I think that was Kevin's break for real. Fool's Gold. And then it's he might have came to that John. like Katt had said with Friday After Next. Kevin Hart knew Soul Plane fucked up. I'm not getting no movie no more. This my shot. So he probably treating that shit like his first movie. Just like Katt Williams Friday After Next. Yo, we sleeping in the trailers. I'm getting there early. I'm adding whatever I can to the script. When people leave, I'm coming back to the trailer. I don't have a home. We sleeping in this motherfucker. This is my trailer. I'm sleeping in it. Now, I ain't gonna say Kevin was sleeping in his trailer, but it gets to the point where I'm gonna arrive 20 minutes early. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I'm gonna work out before. That was crazy.
Oh, my fault.
I'm gonna work out before. You know what I mean?
They're gonna think an earthquake hit us.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna be a pro's pro. You know what I'm saying on this set.
Like Game 7.
Now it gets around. Yo, Kevin Hart really easy to work with. Then it goes to, yo, Katt Williams kind of hard to work with. And it's not to say you this bad person, but like, why is he bad to work with? Don't even matter. Well, truthfully, you couldn't even show the fuck up to set because you wasn't allowed to. That's hard to work with.
Once you get a certain stigma on your name, like
it's hard to get it off.
Nobody asking why it's hard to work with. The people got time for that. It's too much money on the line. Like, I'm not asking why you're hard to work with.
Yo, I thought Katt was supposed to be in that movie. Oh man, let me tell you. Don't even say it. Yeah. Cool, we going on to Kevin. And Kevin starts to ascend. Also, he says a thing about him and Katt. I mean, we ain't been in the same building in 25 years. Remember they did a movie together? Yeah. They did a movie together.
They did a movie together?
School dancing or something.
I'm trying to think. What movie is this? What's the preference?
It's the joint where I got the joint where Lil Duval, like, excuse me, say what? It's the meme I'll be using. Katt Williams and Kevin Hart in the same scene. It's impossible not to be in the same building as this person.
I'm trying to think of this movie.
They got.
When did it come out?
2014. They got Tiffany Haddish, Kevin Hart, Mike Epps.
I know the movie. So you said Tiffany Haddish. I know the movie.
Yeah. I think Kevin Hart did a little, like, small, dumbass part in there, just to give the movie a little boost. But yeah, all of them are in it.
Well, goddamn, motherfucker.
They're all together and everything.
Goddamn, motherfucker.
Nick Cannon. They playing dice.
They shooting dice.
They all together. Well, I don't know. I don't see Katt, but allegedly Katt was there. So,
Kevin don't like he know how to play dice.
Look at he's smiling the whole time. I think he might have just lost $20,000.
He looked like how smooth he looked like when he was playing dice on Friday. Like,
yeah, so it I don't know, man. It just comes off. Yeah, that's when Kevin Hart had the Compton hat on. He looked like Eazy-E. Excuse me, what? Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's just it comes off kind of bitter. I understand you're telling your truth, but your truth can be bitter.
I think he's a very bitter person.
I think once you waste your talent, you can become bitter.
I think here it is. I think your mortality gets to you at a certain point. Like, he's older.
53.
I don't got too many more 190 city tours in me. I don't got too many. I'm not getting no more big roles. I did get an Emmy. I don't know how his character transitions into an older, funny person. I don't know what movie would call for that.
What the fuck did what he just did? How does that help?
It boosts.
It puts his name.
It puts me in conversation again.
Puts my name
yeah, but as a nigga who's playing his mouth about other people, it's not. I don't want to give you no roles now. You just did that, nigga.
Right.
They might not, but somebody will.
I'm gonna give you devil's advocate.
If he about to start a podcast,
he got 30 million. He got a podcast, 35 million in 4 days. Somebody's gonna put him in something.
I'm gonna give you devil's advocate. Yo, you don't have to sell out to be in the museum. I'm in the movie industry. Come do a movie with us. You get another shot possibly.
Then that person gonna be a nigga with a movie worth being there.
No, it's not necessarily. It might not be a nigga.
I mean, not nigga, but that person is gonna have a movie worth being because apparently he one of the wealthiest men ever to live. He don't need to be on a movie.
I think once you touch probably $10 million, you won. That's probably the qualifier to be one of the wealthiest people ever.
I mean, listen.
Yeah, most people not touching $1 million ever.
He ain't really specify. He just let
that
video drop out there.
Just go through it. If Katt I think they said Katt might touch $500,000 to $750 a show. His tickets are pretty expensive. He does nice sized venues.
And he does.
If I'm doing 100 shows, I'm getting $5 to $7 million a year, grossing. I get to write a lot. I ain't gonna say you get to write everything off. I'm not fucking one of these dumbass finance people online. But you get to write a good amount off because you're an independent contractor. You saying you're doing everything independently, no real sponsors. So whatever your travel, food, clothing, all that you got is part of your business, and you got people you pay. He said I brought 26 different women on tour, all types of stuff. Lunel, I know her through Katt Williams. The Fox dude, I know him through the redhead dude, Red Grant. I know him through Katt Williams. The dark skinned girl, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot her name, but I know her through Katt Williams. But yeah, I mean, I think Katt got it bad. I think it's whether you're gonna humble yourself to do a small role, because we've never seen Katt as a second in command in a movie. None. We never seen it. And I think him to say Kevin Hart was an industry plant, like, oh, you know, he ain't do no LA work. I think that's very overblown, and people gonna eat it up because confirmation bias. Look at it like Kevin put on the dress. Kevin, I don't like his style of comedy. You know, he kissed The Rock in Central Intelligence.
He did.
He did kiss The Rock. I always thought, why the fuck you ain't use a stunt double? Honestly,
you get paid more for doing your own stunts.
Well, $50,000.
Probably got a little bit more.
$250.
You probably got actually like.
I'm not pecking nobody for $250.
It's probably.
Oh shit, he's stuttering. He'll do it.
No. I was just saying, don't ask me how I know this, but I know that when you get asked to do gayer scenes or
it goes up.
You get a lot more money.
Okay.
So
okay,
it's probably got 7 figures for a kid.
Why the fuck you paying me more to be acting, right? That's how you know it's something up with it. Like, man,
it's not something. You're just.
I gotta come back to the honest with you.
You're incentivized to go against your natural nature,
bro. But if that's the road, then that's the road. Put that laid out as the road, and let somebody who want to do that fill the road. Don't tell me that's the road, but listen, man, if you want to do some gay shit, I gotta come back out on the back end.
So it leads people to believe, but you cannot take. What happens is everywhere you go, you have a film as far as comedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't take away, call him necessarily a plant, just because he was doing comedy in New York and caught a break in LA.
No, that right there, him talking that shit is like, all right, bro. I understand the internet wasn't as jumping, but don't act like
not even just that.
If you in one of the mega places like New York and LA, like the word you're not gonna get back, like.
Yeah, he's acting like we ain't got phones.
Yeah, like a nigga who's booking niggas in New York gonna be like, yo, I'm going to LA and I see this nigga jumping. I'm trying to put him on.
Because if I'm not mistaken, because I watch a lot of comedy interviews. Mike Epps one of my favorite comedians, probably top 15, top 10. I believe. Hold on. Yep. I said it before. Godfrey and Mike Epps were roommates in New York. Mike Epps was founded by going on Def Comedy Jam in New York, and he got his feet wet in New York. He was able to move to LA and basically start to get roles. Is he gonna call him a sellout? He played a gay man in The Sopranos. Is he gonna call him a sellout?
Yo,
remember he came out the room.
Yo, he did.
He played a gay man.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know, I just started watching The Sopranos around like a couple months ago. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Because look, no, this is the bad part. Not the bad part, but you hear Mike Epps' voice, but you don't put two and two together.
Until you open the fucking door.
They don't have niggas on The Sopranos.
Yeah.
So you hear like, Ricky, what's going on, Ricky? They had broke into the apartment. So Mike Epps supposed to be the girl.
Mike.
So
I'm Mike.
So look, he's like, what's going on, Ricky? So you see them bust through, and you just see Mike Epps come out with his shirt all open. And like, just I don't got no lipstick or nothing on, but you can tell he looks very.
He got a flamboyant shirt.
Yeah, flamboyant and shit.
Earrings.
He's like, what's going on? Oh no! Like,
he starts switching and shit.
So maybe that's why he made it. Because Mike Epps didn't have much material in New York based to go get next Friday.
But he was funny as fuck.
He was funny as fuck.
That shit had me crying.
Kevin Hart didn't have much material. He had much more material than Mike. to go get Soul Plane. And yeah, we could say Soul Plane was this big movie. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
The plane was CGI, but you were leading in the movie.
Yeah, like you're in a lead movie, and the movie did. I think it went to theater.
Not even as
that's pretty big. Cause
not as a Kevin Hart fan.
No,
not as a Kevin Hart fan. You want me to tell you what my theory is?
What?
Why you got that? You combine. He was roommates with Judd Apatow.
Wait, let me ask a question. Did 40 Year Old Virgin come out before or after that?
We got.
Fixing on hard questions.
I think after 40 Year Old Virgin was after. But listen, I'll give you one. Paper Soldiers. Kevin Hart proved he could comedically carry a movie.
Yeah.
The movie is not that good.
But remember Kevin Hart?
You carried the movie because you just a fucking hilarious person in the movie.
I would say Kevin Hart had a lot of small roles that he just pops in here and there. You're like, you remember him. So like, I think that's how you get a break. Like, oh, all right, who's this funny motherfucker? We want to see him.
He was,
and
that's how we got Kevin Hart. Not Kevin Hart. Katt Williams. He said that nigga had a small role.
Yeah.
And I was just a memorable. You don't even notice that my role that small. I'm so memorable.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart was in a movie with. So you gotta think he was in L.A. early.
Yeah.
He's in a sitcom with Jason Segel, directed by Judd Apatow. These are two of the top dogs out there.
Yeah, and Kevin Hart seems like the way his peers talk about him seems like a very likable guy. So I can't see why he wouldn't get in these rooms. It's like, this motherfucker's. We all know he's funny. So it's like, and then like that Kevin Hart was fucking hilarious. Like he was probably giving him his best jokes.
Yeah.
So it's
he was
like
fresh out of Philly.
Yeah, so it's just like he was probably like big out there, and it's just like, all right, cool, we'll give him a chance.
Because he never moved to New York.
Yeah,
he always used to drive up.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy, hard work. Obviously hard work. And it's like people reward hard work. So the industry plant shit, especially from anybody who watched these movies growing up and then seeing Grown Little Man and then all the specials, to say he's an industry plant just doesn't
even
make
before
sense.
that, I'm watching like Laugh. What was it? I think it was the Laugh House here. Like I'm watching like old shit.
Yeah.
With Kevin when he still had the young boy voice. You know Kevin was like 20.
Yeah.
So he still got his kid voice. I'm watching failed sitcoms for Kevin, and it's like, dog, like a plant is somebody that just pops up and you cannot find the root.
You can't find nothing that traces back, and it's just like,
I'm not gonna lie. If we care about industry plans, y'all better stop listening to TLC and all of that shit. These is groups that got put together, nigga. These is plans. They wasn't. Stop listening to them. Y'all gotta be real on all ends of the aspect.
I just think
these manufacturer.
I feel like industry plans are lazy.
It's a dumb angle, because even if they are, what does it prove?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you care,
what
like
do you
that,
gain
stop
from
listening to them. Like, it don't get you.
Like,
the fact of the matter is, the industry wanted to make some bread. They did the research, figure what you like, and planted something here that you fucking like.
Yeah. So
what does it matter? You like this shit.
Not even if you ain't like it.
They doing what they supposed to do.
Our main goal was to make you consume it.
Yeah, and Kevin Hart got 2 platinum and 1 gold, especially.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart has.
Industry plan. Every nigga I watched on Netflix is an industry plan. I've seen none of these niggas before I seen them on Netflix.
Like honestly, we don't see Corey Holcomb that much on mainstream platforms. I think this is my problem also with Katt. You can't separate yourself that much and be not necessarily. Like I think Kevin Hart, no pun, might be in bed with Hollywood.
Oh, absolutely.
He's very close, right?
Katt Williams studio.
Katt Williams. You don't get like we're in your living room right now. The bed is upstairs. Katt Williams is in the living room. Like you close,
but you're not there yet.
You're not there. You was about to open the door.
I would go so far as to say, for him to have done multiple 100+ city tours, you're easily in bed with these people.
This was what I was trying to say to bro yesterday. Like, look, if they really want to shut you down, like he was trying to say, this Rock Nation, Live Nation conglomerate. These venues that Katt is hosting his events at are owned by a Live Nation.
Yeah, they can just be like, yo, we don't.
They can just be like, yo, you can't do a show here.
The problem with bro. That was arguing with you yesterday. His problem is that like his brain is too.
His brain is crazy.
Yeah, too infiltrated with conspiracies. Like, bro, how does a person not sell out? How does a person make the game better so people won't have to sell out? you have to play the game to change the game. Because if you're not playing the game, you're never going to see the person who pulling the strings so that you can make a difference. All right, let's say Kevin Hart in bed with his people, whatever. He sold a little bit. He created his own little networks, whatever. He put other people on so that the next motherfucker ain't got to sell out or do whatever the fuck he did to get where he get going. If he did some outlandish shit.
So you saying selling your soul sometimes you being a sacrificial man?
I mean, I guess so. In certain situations. If you have good intentions still at the end of the day.
Do y'all remember Brandon T. Jackson?
Yeah.
They had him on there.
I'm broke. I can't. Yeah.
I liked Brandon T. Jackson a little bit. He had a corny appeal to him, but I liked him.
I like Brandon T. Jackson a lot.
So he gonna say,
he's funny.
My life been fucked up. I've been cursed ever since I put the dress on.
Don't
put the dress. Somebody in the comments too. So somebody in the comments like, man, this nigga got a baby mom. That's all that happened. I was like, nah, bro. You put the dress on. That's the reason he got the baby mom.
But I like the way he said it. Man, I put the dress on. All I got from him was another ass baby mom.
Some of my life been fucked up. Whole time he did Tropic Thunder after. Tropic Thunder, a classic.
Yeah.
He was in Tropic Thunder playing a gay rapper that didn't know he was gay.
Nah, I think that's a little worse than the dress. Because Big Mama is a classic.
What was that? That was 2 or 3. That was 3.
If you gonna put the dress on, bro, let's see if you.
Because that's when he went to college. And I actually like that.
I'm not gonna hold you. I sat and talked to somebody. We was talking about Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder is a crazy ass movie. It's a crazy ass movie though.
Classic.
Robert Downey Jr. and blackface the whole movie and all that shit. That's a crazy. I actually turned that shit on for somebody, right? And was like, yo, you know that's a white man. They said, stop it. I said, that was Robert Downey Jr.
That's Iron Man.
She said, stop it. I pulled this nigga up. She said, yo, that is a white man. Bro, he an Iron Motherface black boy. Like. So,
honestly, my mom and dad was like, yeah, they should do a joke off. I don't think they're going to do a joke off.
They not doing
what the fuck are we
doing?
doing?
She was like, my dad was like, business-wise, this is a great time for all of them to do something together. And I was like, they're not gonna come together.
Kevin Hart, maybe.
Kevin Hart, Katt Williams.
Them two, I can see it could be like swallow pride, joke it over shit can, but nigga ain't about to get right with Steve Harvey.
What they gonna do?
Nigga ain't getting right with Steve and Ricky.
What they gonna do? Roast each other? I'm not trying to see that. I'm not.
And they can't do Harlem Ice too.
Yeah, I'm not trying.
Because they're not fucking with them.
Yeah, I'm not trying to see none of that.
I don't know what.
I mean, I don't know how comedians
like Kevin Hart. I don't think Kevin Hart would get done bad as Steve Harvey. Like, Steve Harvey basically got dog walked in Detroit.
I'm going to say...
I think he gets
Steve Harvey's not as an elusive
Steve Harvey
comedian.
Can't snap. I've witnessed Kevin Hart be able to snap.
Yeah, he not as
He can't snap with Katt, in my opinion. I think Katt is a little bit more cerebral. And he has those... Told the lady she had gnarled fingers. He has those adjectives.
Right. He said she sound big on radio.
He said, hey, did your...
That's a crazy joke, right? She sound big on radio?
He said, did your wig... and your headphones come together.
Yeah, he was fucking her up. He fucked her up so bad she called her husband to fight him.
No. They'd be a good spar.
Her husband showed up with pistols.
Oh, yeah.
He went to go possibly shoot him. Huh?
I said him and Kevin be a good spar.
But Kevin not gonna do that because my ego won't get hurt possibly.
Yeah.
Both of them. This is what
I don't think people understand. Like, it's like when Drake's getting a certain beef. Like, Kevin Hart's a brand at this point. You can't play them games.
But this is the thing.
Kevin Hart's doing plastic cup boys with the NBA. You can't play these
both
games.
Both of them, at that point, at the level of that comedian, are egomaniacs. You control over 5,000 people with basically a stroke of a finger. You're going to be an egomaniac. It's going to be in there. Mm-hmm. Neither one of them can take a hit to the ego. Katt is never going to get up there like, yo, I fucked up. Unless he's selling something.
Yeah.
But even still, you see he's selling something. He's still... Because that was another thing that was bothering me the other day. I don't know why liars lie. They just do. Nigga, you lying. Yeah. So why are you lying? That's what I want to get to.
He just does.
He just does, right? Yeah. Liars, you can usually find a motivation. Whether it's money, a lady, a status, to look like they're better than somebody. Anything. That's what liars do. But I think... It don't fucking matter. This shit not working. But, yeah, I think... I don't know what the resolution is, man, because...
There is no resolution, and that was Katt's whole thing, or his whole point. There is no resolution. It's just to create chaos, because that drives more dollars into all of our pockets. Now, I did it in a roundabout way, but Kevin Hart, you're going to make more money. Faison, you're going to make more money. Steve Harvey, you're going to make more money. Cedric the Entertainer, you're going to make more money. Ludacris, you're gonna be, and I'm gonna go on tour and sell out more tickets.
He's just gonna make the same amount of money. He's not getting another.
No, Ludacris gonna get a spin. Somebody's gonna play Pimpin' all over the world. Just cause.
Did y'all believe
Did
y'all believe the Ludacris Illuminati story?
I believe his story.
I don't believe nobody said that.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't think.
I hated that somebody.
You know what?
All their wives up on the jaw, and I was like, damn, they all got a little corny ass light skinned bitch.
You know,
Luda wife look good to me. I'm sorry.
She do look good.
And Kevin Hart wife look kind of.
Kevin Hart's wife, the closest John to like her, bro.
I will say Luda might be in the Illuminati because the Fast and Furious movies have 11 movies. He might be in the Illuminati. He might be.
Bro, to be in 11 movies and you don't have like your role ain't major.
I feel like that franchise is the closest thing to the Illuminati.
When Tyrese is crying on them into them phones, that's the Illuminati humiliation ritual for him.
I think so. You gotta do something to stay in the movies. Bro. Because Tyrese is the comedic relief and Ludacris is the brainiac. I'm not buying it.
What you mean?
Don't play with me, Subs. I'm not buying it, bro. Ludacris be on that.
Like he can figure some shit out.
Fuck no. Fuck no. I ain't never believed. And I'm not saying Ludacris is dumb by any means. I think Ludacris is very bright. He's not Dexter in a laboratory. No.
So he can go to space.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm not buying none of that. And then Tyrese is fucking. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm cool. I'm done.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Luda's situation is like, I don't. Why did they keep you on, bro? Like, that's.
I mean, be honest. He doesn't add anything to the movies.
He the brainiac. Play a role.
Hear me out. He doesn't add anything to the movie besides being Ludacris.
He adds solutions.
You know what's crazy?
At this point, he might as well be playing himself.
In the one movie,
what's your character?
No, he does play himself.
He does play himself.
He Luda in there?
No.
I mean, he acting himself because he ain't putting on no pain.
He in the one movie where like he adds something to it. I think it's Fast. It's either Fast.
The first one he in.
No. It's the one where
he take Tyrese to the other side of
the space joint.
It's the one where we go to space where they get the girl, and she has like the all-seeing eye, whatever one that is.
Yeah, got the all-seeing.
Yeah.
I'm some years out of like.
Don't tap back in. Don't tap back in.
Of course not. All-seeing eye.
I want to go see 10. You know it's 2 parts.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch 10 tonight. Actually,
are they still real people?
Yeah.
The all-seeing eye.
It's just a satellite that can locate you anywhere.
Okay,
but in that movie, he turns into this super genius. He's hacking shit.
I want to say, I wanted to put a ribbon on it. Shout out to Katt, man. Amazing interview. Shout out to all them brothers getting out every way they can. As long as they can go to sleep at night, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, Steve Harvey got.
I go to sleep fine.
Steve Harvey got a fucking estate where he gets his fish imported to fish, and it's like
sleep at night.
He got enough money. I don't even give a fuck. I'm happy for you, brother.
How about those Eagles?
Why we gotta talk about depressing things?
Them niggas is fucking embarrassing. I ain't gonna hold
y'all think they can get it together?
I think it's over.
I need Jalen Hurts to have what's his name? Caleb moment. I need him to cry at this point in time.
I don't even want to talk about sports
you
because
with this fucking straight face trying to be Denzel, nigga. Show me some emotion because we fucking losing on your watch, bro.
Well. I'm done. I'm all out of Instagram quotes too. I'm cool off it. But I don't even want to talk about sports because my parlays have just been sold.
Y'all know I've been done off the Instagram quotes. I don't like that shit like that. That stoic. No, the stoic bullshit that Jalen Hurts.
It was.
I don't fuck with that.
I never fucked with it, but he'll give you some fire shit. Like keep the main thing. Fire.
That was the best quote.
Rain, sleet, snow. Eagles trained to go. Fire.
No, bro, I don't need that. I don't need that.
You ain't fuck with that?
I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Rain, sleet, snow. Eagles trained. That was
fire.
fire.
You was not a mailman, my nigga.
I was in the minority. I thought the main thing shit was so over.
Yeah, you fuck with that?
I feel like it's cool.
Keep the main, then the main. The first time you said that, I said, okay, Jalen.
No, that was a good drawing. That's a
good drawing, bro.
That's a joint you hit your bitch with. Like.
Fucking hilarious when she's right. You get caught up with something like, babe, keep the main thing the main thing.
Me, I'm gonna keep the main. Why would I go fuck with these bitches? I'm gonna keep the main thing
the main thing.
You know we do.
Yeah, that's fire.
Crazy.
See? Because you can use it in anything. Like, you get in trouble at your job. Keep the main thing the main thing.
But I'm tired of seeing this nigga like...
I know he ain't just say that in this joint. Jalen Hurts, it's not about weathering the storm. It's about not riding waves. Never getting too high, never getting too low. Keeping the main thing the main thing. See that shit ass.
No, because the context before it is ass. Never riding waves, nigga.
It's simply win or go home. Nothing prior to this matters.
And we did not win, my nigga.
How about them Cowboys?
Shout out the Cowboys.
Shout out CD Lamb.
I didn't think they would win the division. Shout out to them. Dak has played rather well this year outside of that Buffalo game and another game. Like 2 to 3 games, he didn't play well. But Dak had a really good year.
I think Dak had an amazing year. I think the Cowboys had an amazing year. CD Lamb had a touchdown in 9 straight games.
CD Lamb.
He turned that shit up toward the end of this season. I think
he had a historic year.
I think towards the end of the season he had 7 out of 9 games with 100 and plus yards or something like that. I think he would have beat AJ Brown's record, but one game he had 80 yards instead of.
How do y'all feel about Eagles fans? They're one slight against CD and just a lot of football fans that he plays majority. It's like I looked at it. It's like 51%. He plays 51% of his snaps in the slot.
Is he catching the ball? Is he scoring? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I think that's one of them things where you just like.
If I could make my job easier with the same result, why wouldn't I make?
Like, why does Steph Curry shoot so many threes? He be fucking making them.
Yeah. Why does he take a string?
Why does LeBron dunk the ball? Nobody can stop him. Why would I make my job harder to impress you? And I think that's what takes the soul out of sports. Niggas want to take. My parlay just sold because Karl Anthony Towns, instead of taking his 7-foot ass to the paint and getting a layup, he shot 3 straight threes. Why make your job harder? Now y'all lost the game. See what I'm saying? Like,
the Ant Overs have 35?
Yeah, 36.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, man. As of today, who y'all got going to the Bowl?
Ravens and
Ravens for sure.
And
Niners.
Yeah, that's who I got.
I think it's gonna be the Niners and the Cowboys in the NFC.
You think Cowboys take it?
I don't think Cowboys take it. I think it's possible.
You think Niners?
I think Dak on a Dak.
So you think Ravens and Niners?
I think Ravens Niners.
And I think Ravens Niners. I think Ravens win it all.
I think Brock Purdy's not gonna have a masterclass against that defense. I think they got them figured out. Like, you can't punk that Ravens defense, and that's Debo.
Yeah. Even if you get an explosive play, they don't care about that.
Yeah, they don't fold under pressure.
Yeah, I believe that.
And as long as Lamar, I can't even say it's on Lamar because Lamar been like on his shit all year. I think I saw one mental lapse from Lamar all year against the Steelers where he threw a pick.
The Ravens been playing like the Ravens.
Let me ask you this.
Ravens.
Let me ask you this. Look back to the Eagles real quick. Personnel changes. Do you think they make many personnel changes?
Have to, or it's going to be a repeat.
Okay. All right. I don't really have much on this.
Do you think they're going to do some? Change the offensive coordinator.
They need cornerbacks.
We need cornerbacks. We got to get rid of Slate and Bradbury. Just have to.
Yeah.
Contracts too expensive. Got to go. We're going to lose Jason Kelsey. We're going to lose Fletcher Cox. Probably going to lose Brandon Graham. But Brandon Graham's a maniac. He might come back.
He old, bro.
Yeah, he old as shit. Like him and Brandon, they got the 2 most played.
He was over 3 years.
Yeah, him and Brandon Graham got the most played games in Eagles jersey. So like,
even over 3 years, they have a backup for him.
In my opinion, yeah, Jordan Davis.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got to get N'Kobe Dean in the lineup consistently. Got to stop.
Jalen Carter has to get in shape.
Jalen Carter. I think he played a great year. I think
they say you're out of shape. They say like the dude that does the film, John.
I think Baldy's breakdown.
Yeah.
I think that was a bad take. I think the defensive line has played so many snaps this year without any rotation.
Okay.
I think that's just a bad.
No, that's it right
to
there.
say he's out of shape and the performance he put on this entire year playing in a considerable amount of snaps, I can't really say he's out of shape.
I mean, you automatically gonna snap even if you're out of shape. You gonna snap like as far as play that snap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Unless you're gonna get hurt.
We rolled our top dogs all season because we played from behind all season, and it didn't give us a chance to rest.
Right.
Didn't give us a chance to take any snaps off.
That's a fact.
So towards the end of the year, we like literally hobble into the finish line.
Yeah, out of gas.
Yeah, so
out of gas.
I can't say he's out of shape. I can't. That shit wear down on you. And then he didn't. I think he took 1 game off this year for injury.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, defensive rookie of the year. I don't think he had like a play this year where it was like, oh, he fucked up. Like he had like probably a perfect rookie season. So I can't say he's out of shape.
All right. we're gonna have to do NBA if y'all want to.
I don't want to.
It's not really going.
That nigga just so long.
Just lost his fucking bet.
Yeah.
I think as of now it'll be Ravens-Niners. Yeah. Ravens-Niners right now because they got that home field advantage. Yeah. And both teams are amazing at home. Cowboys can't really run on the road I know they're home for the next possibly 2 weeks.
Yeah, they will be.
So, the Eagles are definitely a disappointment. As soon as I was about to let my guard down, start actually rooting for them. Shout out to them.
Cowboys just gotta lose just because I just can't take it this year. I'll take it next year.
And then lastly, we're gonna get out of here on Song of the Week. What's y'all banging this week? Pause. I know you got some shit.
I gotta think, cause you know what? I've been getting a little versatile with it, but I've been listening to a lot of music with no words on it on my drive.
So I got 2 new songs. I got 2 new songs.
Okay.
Can I give you 5 of them?
No.
Damn.
3.
Damn.
All right. So I've been playing 4 Bats, Act 1 and Act 2, and then Ain't Too Proud to Bag by the Temptations.
Pause. Throwback. Usher, Jadakiss. Sugar Hill, AZ. Father Time, Kendrick.
Okay, so my shit is
just go.
Crazy, right? No. Okay, my shit is Anthony Hamilton, Charlene.
Okay.
Lloyd Southside.
Okay, we gonna talk after this go off.
Lloyd Southside and Alicia Keys. If I ain't got you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been listening to Alicia Keys a lot lately. I'm like,
I wonder.
Yeah. And that's gonna be the end of this week's episode 52. 5 through 3. We out.